Welcome, my friends, to XboxEra. If you're new here, let me fill you in. XboxEra is a platform for the Xbox community with best-in-class forums, a kick-ass Discord server, and of course, XboxEra.com, your destination for the best news, reviews, and features, all focused on your favourite platform, Xbox. It's every Xbox fan's gateway to the best of XboxEra. Our incredible podcasts listened to in over 50 countries worldwide, our in-depth reviews, our own merch store for the coolest in gaming threads, and of course Day One, where you can track, rate and discuss your favourite games on Xbox Game Pass. We're a small, agile and independent publication, and importantly, we're completely funded by you. If you value having a publication truly focused on your preferred place to play, you can become one of the cool kids by supporting us directly via Patreon. Just head to patreon.com/XboxEra. You get cool swag and awesome perks, and we get to keep doing what we do. Become a part of the best Xbox community on the internet and help us grow even larger. Thank you for your support. XboxEra is only made possible by the support of an amazing community, and in particular our legendary and growing army of Patreon supporters. Our executive producers, Top, The Scarecrow 121, Peter B, Not Jack, Mohammed Sherez, Kevin S, Korkenstein, Jordan White, Jordan Andow, Frankie C, Terran H, and Britt. Our amazingly generous grand benefactors who take their support and dedication to XboxEra to another level. Krat56, an assassin. And then there's our boss, our leader, our shining light in times of darkness, the one and only XboxEra's CEO, Torn Raptor. You guys are all fucking awesome. If you enjoy the content XboxEra produce and want more of it, and you're not a patron, consider heading over to patreon.com/XboxEra, pledge your support, and get cool swag in return. Hello, friends, and welcome to a very special edition of XboxEra Headlines / meets the XboxEra podcast, I suppose.
It's an XboxEra Headlines special report.
Okay, let's go with
special
that.
Report.
Special special report. We're here today because it's Developer Direct Day. It's the start of Xbox's 2025, and they're going to come out swinging. I'm joined unusually by, because it's silly o'clock for him right now, Special Nick. What's going on? What's going on? He's got to be very quiet because he's at home. Everyone's asleep.
Yeah, it's like the dead of night for him. Like literally.
I have a towel against the bottom of my door over there to trap as much of the sound in here as possible.
Oh, that's
but
good.
Yes,
that's good.
I'm
Excellent
very tired.
times.
That's crazy.
We've got Aarsal here as well, joining us.
Yo, how's it going?
You don't have to be quiet, John.
I feel like I should now. Nick's made me feel like I should just, lower the temperature.
We doing a ASMR stream.
Yeah,
You know what it reminds me of?
ASMR.
You know Tony, the LCD sign guy, and he starts.
You mean in TikTok?
Yeah, he starts his clip, and there's a woman with a measuring tape, 3 inches. She goes, "If this is you, you better watch your tone when you're talking to me." And then it cuts the tone. He goes, "Okay, all right, now, if you want to buy an LCD sign."
Yeah.
I don't know, 5 women. You want to buy an LCD?
And last but not
so
least, we've
good.
got Jesse here as well, obviously.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I know. It's the longest intro ever. But hi, everybody. Hello, chat. Hello, friends, community. Today's the day. We have got deep dives ahead of us into Doom the Dark Ages. Very hyped. South of Midnight. Extremely hyped. Clair Obscur Edition Expedition 33. Admittedly, looks gorgeous, but not my kind of game. But
Hyped. The answer to that is hyped, guys.
So it's hype all around. It's hype all around. And a surprise.
And according to every goddamn person on the internet who's like, Xbox has bad messaging. a bunch of surprises potentially,
Straight
and
up.
then they'll be like,
snowballed.
if the friggin' potentials now if they don't happen, people can be like, oh, I thought there was going to be a lot more. It's
Hey,
like, no, they
I
only
didn't
said
leak
4
anything.
things.
I didn't leak anything.
Proud of
Yeah.
you. Proud
Nice
of
one,
you.
man.
Hey,
I mean, there's a
I
very specific
know.
reason for that, but still proud of you.
I know everything going on in this show, and I didn't leak anything.
Man, I wasn't even looking for leaks, and then just randomly gets
We-
messages. Oh, date here, date here. I'm like, bro, like,
We should
actually got a
challenge.
DM. I woke up this morning to more DMs related to this show,
Dun,
and I was
dun,
like,
dun.
"Oh shit!"
You're eventually
sort of
going
related
to
to this
have
show.
Microsoft definitely come after your DMs.
Yeah.
Never say
Hack
where you
your
get info.
OneNote.
I was
Um,
like, "Oh wow, look at this."
We've got less than 10 minutes before the show kicks off. Aaron Greenberg tweeted earlier, don't be late. They're not going to waste any time getting into this. So
okay.
Buckle up.
runtime estimate, you think, John?
I
been
can't
40
say because
They've been roughly 45
Oh my!
minutes in the past.
I meant the whole thing. I meant the whole thing. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, fine. I'm gonna. As someone who doesn't know anything, 45 minutes is my guess.
Yeah, they've been roughly 45 minutes in the past.
yeah. Yeah, so be quick because obviously they're going to kick off. They've got a lot to cover,
my
I think.
God.
I'm expecting some good surprises. I would love it. I would genuinely love it. And I mean this sincerely. Like, we believe we know, right? But no, we don't know until we've seen, right?
Nick is now going to say he
I
knows.
would love
Yeah, see.
write on a bit of paper in the next 8 minutes and put it on that armchair behind you where it can't
Yeah,
move.
that's what
And then we'll
Phil
find
said.
out. Let's go.
I totally forgot. Phil safe remembered last Developer Direct. You had that posted note
Shit.
where you wrote on
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
and
In
just
fact,
kept it
look,
behind you.
I'll do the same. I'll do the same. Here we go. I'm going to write this down over here.
I'm not writing shit.
But my point
What
is,
am I writing?
whatever you think the surprises are. And then
afterwards, we'll see if it was true or not.
But what I was saying was, I would be genuinely delighted if everything that was out there was absolute nonsense and
Agreed.
it was
Except
genuinely.
June
that's part of the
Showcase
reason.
2.0.
That's part of the reason I haven't leaked, just in case it was a leak hunt.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I'm just writing down too, but I'm intrigued. I think that Microsoft are going to surprise and delight, but they haven't.
I think
had
they
a
would have
bad.
surprised if people
Well,
let them.
we'll
It'll surprise
find
most
out.
people. Like most people have no idea.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Just to prove it, I'm gonna bend it there. So look at
Bend it like
alignment,
Beckham.
I'm gonna bend it.
And then just
Like
put it on
that.
like the couch behind you so we can see that you didn't grab it, and boom, that's good.
I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to just put it
Yeah, that works too.
there. All right, I ain't touching it.
Oh, I can read it. Those damn Apple cameras, they're too good.
Oh dear, I'm looking forward to this. So it's
So
lovely to see you guys and have all of us on as well at the same time, and the wonderful people in our community. I can see lots of familiar names. Big welcome to everybody. Do hit the thumbs up and all of that jazz if you haven't yet. The last time we were here for Developer Direct a whole year ago, they showed off Indiana Jones for the first time, and you had me going, "It's Marcus!" like that in a ridiculously high pitched
to
tone,
the hype.
and it lived up to the
Right.
hype.
Holy crap!
Right. And that was a surprise. I don't think, apart from the magician that is Ryan McCaffrey, anybody was really expecting Machine Games to rock up with his Indiana Jones in the Developer Direct. That's what I'm excited about.
And that's when they
What
had
is
a
it that we don't
Wolf. What did they have written on the board? Wolf 3 or something 3? I forget. Machine Games during
It
the
was Say
know.
the Quake.
There was rumors. There
Quake,
was a Quake
Quake.
reference.
Yeah,
of
that's
some
what it was.
sort.
Was the Hi-Fi Rush the year before that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. Every Developer Direct that they have done, they've been in my book, compared to things like Inside Xbox.
Don't worry, Bash. We are not going to spoil any of the leaks or
Yes.
anything.
No,
we're not-
as I
we've not
put
going to.
on the pin message, no rumors or spoilers in chat because one website that seemingly had a Doom preview go live early kind of ruined that one. But also, NVIDIA just straight up said the Doom release date during CES and no one noticed. So,
That's funny.
Wow,
Did they really?
yeah. Yes.
brilliant.
That's where that's where when people say, "Oh, I've heard rumors," they were just covering their asses because it leaked at CES. They didn't hear rumors; it was literally just said.
Dope.
Interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, we've had some much better produced shows out of Microsoft for the last 2 years. I love the fact that we get this in January and then we get that nice summer hit, and then we just get a fall of games. It feels like,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong here, folks, that this is the year where we're finally getting that. Here's just a game at least a first-party game every quarter, if not more, frankly,
hope.
at this point.
2020.
Right, and it's not the case that that's ignoring everything third-party that's coming out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm ready to enjoy.
I think this is the year where we're like, okay, do they have enough time to space these games out? Like, is there enough months in the year for the games they want to release?
It's a legitimate concern. Like, you don't want to smother your games. And I think, you know, when they moved Avowed out of November to February, it was the right call. I still think they're in a very busy month, but I think that's going to be the case predominantly.
Less busy.
Yeah.
The big game directly next to them is gone.
Their primary competition, not primary, but the main competition is releasing early February, I think, which gives them a good 3-4 weeks. And by that I mean Kingdom Come, first person RPG, medievalish,
very different crowd. Because Kingdom Come, if 2 is anything like 1, it's a super focused on realism Euro misery simulator. Like, it's a very different game.
From the first game, guys. That's all from the first game.
Yeah, no, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 was heavy emphasis on realism and the doldrums of peasantry life as you work your way up the ranks.
You see that machine gun there? That's sick.
But yeah, I'm not expecting Kingdom Come 2 to be something that takes over the West as hard as people might think. It is very much that European-centric misery focus, which you guys seem to love in games.
Talk about it, but coming out soon.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't yell, Nick.
We have 145 people watching.
You know what's crazy? This is actually not that many for a headlines.
Yeah, headlines is about this.
We get like $1.80
every Tuesday,
quite often.
Thursday. It's nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Headline viewership went up then, because 4 or 5 months ago it was not this.
Headlines is a fun, succinct 1 hour every time. You never really go over, and we get everything covered.
But the fact that we have this many when the Xbox show is about to start,
and so many people are co-streaming it, dozens.
Thanks everyone for watching. Here I am trying to acknowledge everyone watching, and you fucks are just like, oh, this is nothing.
You did your little animation while no one could. Well, everyone's just listening to your ASMR voice.
But
we also
less than 3 minutes.
Headlines is the show where John and I actually get to talk. So cutting you off felt good because we don't get to do that.
Actually, this is our show, bitch. You're in our territory now.
This is 2 seconds latency. This is crazy.
It's about 3 to 4 normally on ultra low. It's very good.
Hello.
It's good times.
My DM just said, hey, if you want to talk about it during the main show, go for it.
Like, during the main show.
Like after the event?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's after the event.
I'm just glad that this is the 3rd year in a row now, right? With the Dev Direct. So I think this essentially cements this is going to happen every year, unless something drastic happens.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, they have too much.
Like
listening to people talk about it, they're like, oh, they must have, this will be showing off their year. And it's like, no, this is showing off the first half of their year.
Yeah.
Because they have June, which will show off the second half of the year and beyond.
Why did I gain 450 followers on Blue Sky?
We're in more and more starter packs. I've gotten a ton as well lately. It's like Mr. Badbit and Deadly Headley and others put us into starter packs, and they have a lot of followers. So
oh my God.
Thanks, everyone. We're live in a minute and a half.
You'll have more followers, but less engagement sometimes. You know what I mean?
I wonder when Winter Borrow is going to come in. Well, the engagement on Twitter is mostly fake.
Yeah, that's true.
We have a special guest this week, don't we?
We do.
Yeah, we do. We got
Mr. 5090 himself.
Is the secret game also first half? I don't know, but my assumption is that everything that we do know is first half of the year. But last
secret
time
game could be this year.
Indiana Jones was shown, and that was December.
And Avowed was shown, and that was this year. It was November, mid-November, but it got delayed.
Yeah, you're right.
So last year's was all year. This year's feels first half.
Yeah.
What were the other 2 games again last year? Square Enix's game, I think, right?
Yeah, Visions of Mana.
Trials of Mana, Visions of Mana.
Visions of Mana. And what was the last one?
All right, we're under a minute. I'm going to put us over on the co-stream window.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap. Okay. I'm going to move you guys to the left.
Here we
John and Nick are floating. There we go. They're not floating anymore.
And it's like ambient music is like interesting. It's like kind of chill.
I don't think we're too big
apologize
down
in
here,
advance for
so
how like bright this is, but yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
And we're not like, just as a heads up, chat. We're not actually going to talk loads during it. We're going to try and
Nick
we're
is gonna
listening
talk a
too.
lot.
But this guy will be very quiet. Nick's middle of the night. He's going to be like, shh. We'll be fine. But get hype, everyone.
It's
Enjoy
getting
the
loud as
show.
shit.
We certainly
Oh, I'm turning it down a
I
little.
think they're doing with Doom. In my opinion. Let's see. Or maybe
3,
midnight.
2, 1.
1.
These are in development. They're not final.
Okay.
Does that mean they're delayed?
All games. That's good. Last year you had Visions of Mana, which wasn't.
Oh wow, this is good shit. Or this is appropriate. Yep. Straight up, like, hey, you buy it once, it's playable everywhere. Enjoy.
They should just say USA.
Peggy 18.
51st state, bro.
Hey, there's the Australian rating. Hey.
Oh god.
There's a lot of ratings.
Wow.
Shut up. Oh, you have the intro. I forgot. Yes. Hey,
I
same
thought it was an
music.
ad for a second.
Prime Video.
4 sames that look like
Four
6 aims. Yeah, I know.
6 aims. Oh.
46 games.
Still using that friggin' font.
4 games, 4 studios, not 6. Sorry.
Oh man.
Stray 6 hits
Straight from the Dews,
Straight.
from the
Stray
dais.
6 hits.
Whoa, that's a cool piano.
Oh my god, stop sending me emails, Spike Chunsoft. I don't care about Nintendo Switch sales.
That's what they do all
I
day when
love
they
this.
should be shipping games.
Juggling.
That's
Bunch
down
of
school, isn't it?
clouds.
We call it wokeling around here.
And a whole different group of devs. That's so nice.
Hey, Luke. Only 4. Take that, leakers. Nope, publishing deal. First one.
I'm also going to be
Xbox
posting
Game
all the
Studios
articles.
publishing. Ooh,
Yep.
okay.
Publishing deal is the first
Oh.
thing.
All right, new
The
game.
surprise.
Yeah, it's definitely
What's this?
it is exactly
Whoa.
what the leak was.
Whoa! Is it actually happening?
Yes.
They started straight away.
way!
Shock horror!
No way! I reckon
Yeah, I know it's logo.
They just went straight into it.
Oh my crap!
Holy crap!
They're like, well, it leaked anyways. Let's make it first.
Love it.
God. Listen, it could still be dead or alive. All right, it could be.
They're gonna bring the dating Dead or Alive game. Oh, we are in the way of their shit.
Oh no!
Okay, we gotta go up here.
大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を
Yeah.
発表できる機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。早速ですが、こちらをご覧ください。
Is it flagship, bro? You've been ignoring it.
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods,
Cover less of the
wreaked
screen.
havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja.
Yeah, boy.
However,
Is this a direct
Dark
sequel?
Dragon's husk remained. And from
The way they're
this
talking, it kind of feels like it. I
husk
don't remember the story of
of
2
Crusader.
I
2
don't
and
know if
3.
it's 3 or
The
2 or
abandoned
1. I'll be
temple
honest.
continues its struggle against
Ooh, yeah.
chaos to this day.
It's got boy band hair.
Infiltrate
Who the hell's this?
facility. Commencing mission.
It's still platinum. Nick. God damn it. I hate it when Nick is right.
Platinum.
Yeah, Nick said 2 years ago Platinum Games working on
Holy
Ninja
crap,
Gaiden.
He did say that 2 years
Yep.
ago. What the flip? What?
Mr. Throw shit against the wall. Yeah, this looks great. John,
Okay,
you don't
okay,
get
that
to
looks
review
sick.
it though.
Okay.
Oh,
God flip
my
and dismemberment. Yes. Holy crap.
Hey,
Sure.
Abdul. I know you're watching, Abdul.
I would definitely say this looks more like 1 than 2 or 3 with how
Sonic?
goddamn vicious
This looks like
this
two
is.
to me.
Well, yeah, I
Dismemberment
just
straight
mean the
out of
actual dismemberment.
Yeah.
No more Sigma.
And
Hey, everyone at Resetera.
Sigma. Yo, where's your cricket bat? Tell me you can get the cricket bat.
Hey.
Don't worry, John, I'll get you a copy, but your
Wait,
old
they
man
won on Game
reactions.
Pass? Are you serious? What the hell?
I bet you people still complain if it's not exclusive. I'd be like, who gives a shit? If it's in Game Pass and play anywhere.
Who cares if it's exclusive?
Yeah. Audio mix good?
Sick.
Ryu Hayabusa.
Giant sword. Essentially, that's the cricket bat, but
I'm
There it is.
delighted by this.
Yeah.
Oh, so you do play as Ryu? Okay.
Yeah. When this was the rumor, I was very hopeful that it was true because I would really like to play one of these again.
Oh my god, this looks amazing. This looks pretty close to ready, by the way. What the hell?
It was years ago that Nick
It's going to be coming
leaked it.
this year, baby.
But they have to keep it for this long.
Out today. No, I'm kidding. Ninja Gaiden 4, just straight up 4.
Just straight up 4. Oh my god.
I said during our show, if it's the game I've heard it is, oh boy, that's why.
Oh my
So
god.
why?
That's an incredible announcement. What? How did they keep this hidden for like until like last week?
Team Ninja
And this is also Xbox. They said Xbox game publishing.
This is the original Souls game. This is the original Souls game.
This is harder than most Souls games, by the way. Ninja Gaiden is free and
Oh
Ninja
yeah,
Gaiden.
So-
Ninja Gaiden's hard as balls.
Yeah. Actually,
This is being published by Microsoft because the box changed to Xbox Games Publishing.
Yeah, it's Microsoft publishing. Kind of like how
So
Neo,
it is
I guess,
interesting they went back with Platinum after the issues
Oh,
with.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, pivotal role in the story. Honestly, I don't even care who I play, bro. I just want more Ninja Gaiden. Like, I'll be honest.
Yakumo.
That's straight out of the two.
Guess which tweet of mine I just found?
You should be. That's gotta bump you up at least a tier, right?
Reign
On the
of Dark
rankings.
Rot caused by the Dark Dragon.
We already took the Dark Dragon out, bro, in like the first game.
Well, the Dark Rot is from his corpse, I guess. Oh, he's still alive. He's back.
Oh, damn.
Somehow. He has returned.
Oh my god.
This looks good.
They actually did it.
I'm delighted with this.
Oh yeah, oh my god,
I will
I'm
ask-
reviewing this.
Survival clan. If you can beat it, like it's gonna be a hard game. Man.
All the footage will just
I
have
would
him
not
with
be
the
able to
dog
beat
helm
it.
on as he's
Yeah,
playing in
yeah.
Ninja Dog mode.
Platinum
So it'll be a very late review.
Well, no, we're gonna have to get it.
Is this coming out this year, you think?
We have to get Nick a PC so he can cheat engine his way through it with God mode.
Oh my god.
It's Sunset Overdrive.
I'm kind of annoyed at the random messages I saw hinting towards Ninja Gaiden, because that water gave it to me instantly.
Yeah.
That intro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It's a very beat up. That's a nice looking game. Very beat up Tokyo. I need to rewatch this in 4K.
oh, 100%. Oh my god.
I wish we could stream in 4K, but the latency's pretty rough. Or the delay. We already saw that clip. Yeah, we're streaming in 1080 for.
Oh, that might be why you're having like 2 seconds. I might go
Yeah.
down. I should actually play different too. That's cool. I'm cool with protagonists.
Yeah, he's straight out of Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
God, this
I
music
hope
sounds
you don't
like
go, like,
Slitterhead.
Neo.
This is gonna.
like,
Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to this game.
Cool Ninja Gaiden.
When is
Gaiden
it-
60?
And I've known for 2 years that Platinum is making this game, and I'm just like, oh shit, I'm so looking forward to this game. And now,
Wonder when the hell this comes out because this looks very good, and I very much want to review it. But I'll get you guys
this
for
morning I got another DM,
Be John.
maybe related to this. I'm like,
For me,
boy.
carrying. Okay. The big thing in Ninja Gaiden for me was a weapon variety. You know what I mean? Like not just a katana. I want to use random crap to destroy people. And I'm hoping they keep that in this too. Let's see.
そしてもちろんシリーズおなじみの魔人も登場します。また現時点では公開していませんが、
By the way, Ninja Gaiden still holds up completely.
Yeah, Black does. When I went back and replayed that, I freaking enjoyed that, and it looks amazing on a Series X.
Yes, like super crisp.
Yeah.
Some of the camera angles are a little rough, but I
The
mean,
camera's very hard. This camera looks a lot better
yeah,
than that
yeah.
game.
I mean, I got so used to the camera in the original and the sequel.
Yeah.
I got used to it after a while, but I never liked it. But this looks awesome.
ヌエの型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によってこれまでから大きく進化した
That's so cool.
一対他の戦闘を可能にしました。
Oh my god.
ヌエの型では
Looks sick.
Yeah. The new metal style. It's a corn game.
Were you the only person who called this like before last week? Right? I don't think anyone ever was talking about them actually making a Ninja Gaiden game.
Well, Nick literally said Ninja Gaiden Platinum 2 years ago.
I've just found the tweet where I said, okay, bugger it. The studio signed on to make Ninja Gaiden's Platinum, and people are like, they'd never do that. They'd never let Platinum make this game. I'm like, okay, guys, whatever you say.
Interestingly, I think Platinum is better. I was gonna say originally I wanted the team that made Neo make a Ninja Gaiden, but they're very
Head on over to Reddit.
You know?
Let's see what Reddit has to say.
Nick is tier 4.
Director. Okay.
細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公であるヤクモは、竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でもしっかりと忍者ガイデンらしさを感じていただけると思います。
When is this gonna come out? I must know. I like it's a live stream too. Not a premiere.
Oh, interesting. So that does feel kind of out of Neo. Two styles.
Yeah, I imagine every one of these games is going to look infinitely better when you watch the 4K video. I apologize.
Yeah, honestly, it looks pretty good in my screen.
On a TV stretched out, it looks real rough.
Yeah.
It does look really good.
I like limitless variety.
I like how they kept the speed, right? That's a big part of Ninja Gaiden. Was quick.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a flying swallow.
Yeah, straight up.
This is a Souls game that I'll play.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is like the first Souls for the...
This is an action
This shares nothing with Souls.
Yeah,
Correct.
Souls are
It's
adventure
nothing
games.
like
Very
Souls.
different
The
games.
point of calling it Souls is the difficulty.
Yeah,
yeah.
which people always associate as Souls, but it's just an action game. It's a straight
I
up
know, it's
action game.
stupid.
True mainline sequel that continues to evolve the series. I guess I should play 3. Still haven't played it.
It's on Game Pass.
Yeah, actually, no, I hate the Game Pass version is fine for 3, but 1 and 2, those are like the worst versions. Thankfully, I own Black, and I think I have 2 physically somewhere.
Come on, give us a release date.
Come on.
Give me a release date.
Stealthily teamed up like ninjas. I see what they did there.
Not stealthily enough. Special Nick knew.
Straight up, somehow he knew.
Special prick.
Okay, there it is. What the fuck? Fall 2025.
And Game Pass. I bet you it's going to be on everything and people will be pissed.
Holy
Oh.
what?
What?
One more thing. Is it still Team Ninja?
What?
Okay,
Wait.
ET.
Whoa.
Again, this would be my target for acquisition if they were
Is this
acquiring
the DM I just got?
Is this 2?
Shut up,
Is this
Nick.
2?
Oh yeah, it
They're
is the
remaking
DM I
it?
just
Yo,
got.
this is 2! They're remaking Ninja Gaiden 2, unreal?
No!
It is the DM I just got.
What? No way!
No way!
Yeah,
Yes way!
Yeah, this is
that's what I just got
This is-
DM like an hour
Holy
ago.
fuck!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so happy.
To the person who sent me that DM, no need to wait for the show because that was it.
You look so bad.
Yeah, Amish, these are more about the reacts and not about you're going to want to rewatch it later in 4K.
And it has actual friggin' blood, dismemberment, and that Sigma BS.
Mm-hmm. I'm in between reviews if this is coming out right away.
Oh, you think they might shadow drop this?
I don't know.
Oh god, if this is a shadow drop, then everyone's going to expect a shadow drop all the time.
2 out of 4.
Ninja Gaiden 2.
Black.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I should have cut that.
Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, I should have cut that.
So I
Oh
went
my
and paid
God,
50
I'm
bucks
so
for
hyped.
it.
And all on Game Pass. Every single game we see is on Game Pass.
I'm delighted with this.
As long as it plays the same though. Hopefully it does.
That's so cool.
But I enjoy it.
It's such a good way to open the show. That's such a good way to open the show.
Yeah.
It is cool to see something that has been associated with the platform for so long.
It is.
Get this
Oh
type
my
of
god,
showcase.
bro. Oh my god, it is a shadow.
It is shadow drop.
Oh my god, fuck you, Microsoft!
Oh,
Shit.
I'm in between reviews. I'll hit it up.
I'll just cue that up.
Yeah.
no freaking time at all.
Let me just turn this
Cue
on.
this up onto my
Oh my
fucking
god.
Xbox on.
Yeah, my
I gotta
Xbox
miss
is
my brother.
loading up.
Holy crap.
Holy crap. What?
This is already a great show because I already know the other 3 games all look good.
It's not showing on the Xbox app on PC yet.
No, it'll take a couple hours. It might take an hour or 2. You never know. Wish list today. There you go.
Oh my god.
Amazing. Amazing.
We have a regular headline show after this as well. Hey, the next thing I'm reviewing.
Holy crap.
South of Midnight, let's go.
Man,
The
what?
show could end now and it'd be
What a
a
waste.
great show.
Hey, John. Am I taking too much if I said all 5 things announced I'd like to review?
Mort, I'd highly recommend playing
Too
the
bad.
first game first. When Gaiden Black, it still holds up really well.
At our studio, we care about world building.
Okay, I think I can put us back down. We can stay up top. Whatever.
From the magical noir of contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue.
People
For
ask,
South
I'm
of
curious,
Midnight,
any
our third-person
sign of it
action
coming on
adventure
PlayStation?
game, the story and characters bring a
I
folklore
imagine
to
it would be,
South
yeah.
life.
But
This
I
gave
don't
us
know.
a chance to explore Southern Gothic
It's
themes
Xbox
with a
published.
dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements
Probably find out in
that will even
the
mark
full
out her
press
journey
release
in
from
the world.
Koei Tecmo.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I'm gonna watch this now.
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the...
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shit, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Somehow this
Now,
visual style looks
You
even
want to
better
bring
now.
this up right
Yeah,
now.
They almost look
I'm
like
just
maquettes,
saying.
like they're...
Please.
Yeah, like they're actually
might need
puppets.
some help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
This
might
looks
need some
even
help.
better now, somehow.
While you're
What
out
the fuck?
helping everybody
They're in the
else.
polish phase.
Hazel.
Oh, it's still loud.
That her whole house?
Mhm.
Dang, man.
Hazel may start her journey
First,
as a typical
Florida dealing with
19-year-old,
snow.
but disastrous events will push her into a
Yeah, this is
darkly
very good
magical
looking.
world where she'll learn who she really is.
This is a huge step up from
and
We Happy Few.
how to tap into weaving. An ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the
This is one
world.
of the best looking games I've ever seen.
Through her newfound power, she reweaves.
And it's a
these
type of
stigmas
look that
and
will
mends
last
the afflicted
forever.
creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. Would you kindly do your weaver thing and help me down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed
360 control.
around textile crafting
It
and
is,
traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks,
Still done Ninja
and a
Gaiden
distaff.
Black up.
Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on her journey.
And I said to
As
the
her journey
person that told me
unfolds,
Ninja Gaiden was
Hazel
going to
will
be there, I said, I
master
wonder if
new
that means
weaving
Microsoft's
abilities,
publishing it.
using them to travel.
And like, it doesn't have to, right? Because last year you had Vision
My stream died.
traverse the world,
No done.
conjure
Ooh, that's cool.
objects,
Come on, stream. Why's my stream down?
and confront adversaries.
Hold on, I'm going to
Combat
quickly
is
refresh
about
because I'm probably behind you
understanding
guys
and
now.
adapting to different enemies.
Come on, YouTube. I know you've been
These
dog
hates
shit
trap
lately.
Hazel in combat until she unravels them. destroying them
in the process.
Each ain't has its own unique moveset,
Get us out of the way of the
strengths,
UI.
and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes.
Ooh, we got a lot of
from afar.
moves. You can go 5 at a time.
The Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical
reckon
skills
April for
becomes
this?
the key to gaining the upper
Now's the
hand in
rumor.
combat. Push, pull, and weave.
Sorry,
Are
as
some
you
of the
mentioned in the
spells
chat,
at your disposal
they
that
did
give
show
you
PS5 in
a
the
tactical
trailer, too.
advantage
Might have
during
been.
fight. Timing is everything.
They did.
Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos, push them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing
Soul
elbows
Reaver-like.
and reducing ability
Right.
cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities.
Floofs.
And you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize.
Your upgrade
The
currency
other
are
is how
floofs.
you approach combat, like enhancing area effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding. The combat system is fast.
This
and
game
responsive,
looks and feels
built around
simple
chain
in like a good
attacks
way. You know what I
that
mean?
make precise
Like
strikes
I don't need
and
like a
unraveling
million
enemies.
different trees to upgrade, or a million different points to put in.
You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her
Looks
mother,
so nice.
you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history.
And when this shows
You'll
PS5 at the
gradually
end, people
uncover
will
the
lose their
backstories of these
minds.
beings, once human or animal,
Yeah.
who were transformed by tragedy. Their secrets waiting to be discovered.
His
As
nose.
a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these
people
echoes
watching us.
before she
Thanks,
can mend
everyone.
them.
What kind of person would do that
I'll
to
continue
someone?
to acknowledge how awesome you all are,
We
even if the
designed
others
each
won't.
region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one.
That's cool.
While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation
I
before
wonder
she
if
can
each
heal
like
them.
boss has like its
Our
own.
boss encounters
its own
and
theme,
gameplay sequences also reflects the
Wouldn't be
uniqueness
shocked.
of each creature,
Rougarou.
with distinct mechanics that center
Huggin'
around a
Molly.
specific thematic.
Tuto Tom.
These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity.
Yeah, they have their own songs.
As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up.
Rougarou's a bird, all right.
Whether it's Tuto Tom or Hugging Molly, each of these larger-than-life creatures
Hugging
is
while on
inspired
Molly is
by
quite the
Southern
thing.
folklore and lead to climactic battles.
Nope.
We got a long journey ahead.
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel,
It's already been 23 minutes.
A tapestry of Southern-inspired landscapes.
Man, I've barely got to watch
From
this
abysmal
one.
swamps
I've just been like
to
hurriedly
flooded
pushing out a
farmlands.
Ninja
Oh, yeah.
like, remake article. Sorry,
In
folks.
our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away.
Don't
from
wait
a
to see
hungry river.
PS5. Just
And
enjoy
as
what it is.
Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore
I mean,
of
if
the
people wanna
American Deep
spend
South fill our
$70
world, and our team has infused
play a
the
game they
with
already have
thoughtful
access to,
details and environmental
that's their
storytelling,
decision.
like our bottle trees and haint blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The way to the past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore,
It's not really madness
you'll meet
anymore,
locals who
Fletch. I
stayed
think they
behind
don't care.
even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last
Yeah,
person
it
left
doesn't
here.
matter. But honestly, all that matters is it's on Game Pass.
This
That's
part of
it.
the river's filthy with them.
Yeah, but more if the
Artistically, we're
options
staying
are
true to our
$70
Moody Compulsion
for Game
signature
Pass,
style.
you can look at.
But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired
Companies
by stop
want
motion
like
animation,
Way
$7.
more than me.
which allows our team to bring a distinct
And for
personality and
customers,
tone
it's
into
good to
every
wait,
property
but companies
character.
want full price.
Because this folklore is open to visual
we've been told time and time again.
we embrace
what
the
matters
freedom
for
to
developers
reimagine these
is release
creatures
sale.
and their stories
Not
to adapt how
20
they look
million
and to
sales
craft
over
our own version
years.
of
That
a
doesn't mean
fantastical
much.
deep south.
Was he grabbed by Hug and Molly to begin with?
Right. Probably not that many.
At Compulsion Games, we love to craft around central teams. We're lucky to have talent across all our disciplines.
I feel like the music's
that
gonna carry this
collaborate
game
to give
hard
South of Midnight
in a good
such
way,
a
you know?
unique personality. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into South of Midnight. We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th.
Okay.
And pre-orders
Mhm.
are now
Okay.
available on Xbox and Steam.
Xbox and Steam.
That one was also very. They're putting out the goddamn. Nope, just Xbox. They're putting out the for now. Soundtrack. The EP is coming out in April, which you normally don't do before.
They didn't do last night. That's fair.
Sandfall.
That's fair.
This one's on PlayStation. Boo.
March is Atomfall, right?
Yeah,
I think
March
what big game,
30th. So really close to this one.
Oh yeah, you're right. But I guess AC's in March too. That's a big game.
Ah, the music.
Doggy.
Bonjour, everyone. We are
Guillaume
Software
Roche.
Interactive, and welcome to our nano.
No, I do not know Juliette Binoche.
We are a small studio based in
Gérard
Montpellier,
Depardieu.
France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. It's a turn-based RPG set in the fantasy version of late
Active
19th century
turn-based.
Belle Epoque France.
Love the UI.
Our grand
It's a little-
adventure
it's,
game
um,
development actually started as a solo passion project.
Calm
I
persona.
wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew
Super
up with and
stylized,
loved,
but not
but
over
that
the
fully
in your
leveraged
face.
the latest tech, refreshed the genre with new features, and took place in a compelling world.
God, I love the friggin' active
I knew I needed
turn-based.
help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away. And
He
that
is the
quickly
face
turned
of the
into
main
trading
character,
fights
Dexter.
Back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element and a cinematic
Gustave.
battle camera system. Things really clicked.
That was the
when we
most
tested
French
the first
mime
version
outfit I've
of
ever
these
seen.
features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
I love these,
Guillaume
like,
and I are
intros.
both passionate gamers,
Moments.
and when he described the project, I
Oh,
quit
interesting.
my job
What's
the
up?
following
What's up?
week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative
Put up Ninja
vision. And we had that, defined by 3 core elements.
Yeah, still not
a
there.
story with great emotional depth.
Yeah, no, I keep checking, trust me.
Yeah, I know.
Gameplay that innovates on the classics we love.
I was thinking, John, instead of the other video
original,
that I do a
and immersive.
stream
We founded Central Interactive
of Ninja Gaiden
on
Black 2
these
while I review it.
tenets. A group of friends with
Ninja
a
Gaiden 2
shared
Black.
vision and the drive to make something great.
Man, this game looks very good. It's gonna live and die in its narrative.
Your legacy.
Yeah.
It just has to be
And I
good
think
enough.
Enemy of Variety.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story.
There you go.
And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook.
But she's not French.
67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a
a
monolith
great
appeared
hook, I'm
with
not
no
gonna lie.
warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
Expeditioners, we honor your dedication.
Of course, they're British instead of being French.
Guillaume and I knew
Nick,
early
you see
on that
Tom's
we didn't
message
want
in
to
the
focus
chat?
on good versus evil.
Mm.
What's interesting
It's
to
barely
us are
contained.
people
Hey,
who,
Tom.
yes, are
Hey, Tom.
flawed, but
Real
who care
big.
deeply about each other. And
Hey.
conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our
Yes, I
story
am,
to
Tom.
feel
I
dark
just
and
posted
mature,
my
with
tweet
adult characters
on
who feel
Reddit.
like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is
Daredevil,
about
I think,
overcoming
voices the
an
main character.
existential threat
The handsome man.
while struggling with
Mhm.
loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
He is
In
British.
a world like this, how does one stay
Yes, okay,
hopeful
that makes sense.
or
I'm like,
make
"God,
peace with their
Daredevil's
fate?
voice."
What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency.
You
know that.
The winter contingency. Halo spin-off.
That with CL, whose darkest days have already
Yeah,
happened.
I need this ASAP, man. Actually, no, I need to make sure my game's
Yeah, this is the one we don't know. It just said spring. This one hasn't had rumors on a date.
Right. Spring's coming out. It's like in like 3 months.
Dad and I used to do.
Watch it make it in March or something.
Cares more about really living her
I'm gonna
life
go
Be
than
August.
just
Be
living longer.
June.
Gustav, are you
Maybe.
real?
It's not all dark, though.
It can be whenever though, because it's not
Along the way,
Xbox setting
they
the
meet
date.
various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but kinda bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character.
Oh,
he
that's
has
cool.
a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Just need foot. Aha!
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Jest Troll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation.
Okay, I'm
They're
definitely
fun,
in.
sort of ridiculous.
We had our own mimic.
The music is like this as well.
Across the game.
I want this.
Channeling Marvel vs. Capcom
And
a little
of course,
bit there.
there is Estier. who is
Very
one of the
fantastical.
oldest
I love
and
that.
otherwise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Eskier is that powerful.
He will be your mount and help you
That's
travel
cool.
to secret corners of the world.
That's so cool.
And if you bring him back his special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
How big is this game? This looks bigger than I thought. I mean, you can have an open world.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each
Some
of
very
them has
different
their own
looking
story arc
other
and
party members.
resolution that we think
1, 2, 3,
players will
4,
really
5.
connect
That's a good
with.
number of party members. I don't need like 10 that I barely interact with. Maybe
Great
In addition
female
to a strong
characters.
narrative, we
How
have a clear
woke.
vision for our own
Man,
take on the
why
genre
is this
score
so
gameplay.
woke?
Well, they're
Our
they're
reactive
attractive, so
turn-based
you don't yell
system
woke.
takes the traditional turn-based
Ah,
battle
yeah.
mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or firing at the right time.
Yeah, the handsome man, when he was giving us a preview, he only missed one parry out of like
took a long
30.
time to get
He's
right.
very good.
During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula
Nick
lies
mode.
in the many ways you can customize your character. We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skills.
333
Our
hours,
philosophy
failsafe.
is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game.
God, he looks
Each
like Robert
character has a
Pattinson there.
unique mechanic.
He looks so much like
Man
Robert
switches
Pattinson, it's
between
crazy.
stances which can ultimately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Mal the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The characters
Slow
also
down.
equip
Whoa.
hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are
FF7,
called
okay.
Lumina. Every character has more than 20 unique skills in their skill tree and hundreds of passive
Please
effects.
give
They
me
can
a
gain
lot of
through
time
Lumina
for this
and
review.
weapons. So there are a ton of builds.
For the love of
This
shit.
skill tree is giving me a little bit of
Needless
like.
to say,
It's-
we
that's
can't
what these
wait
games
to
are like,
have
John.
you choose
Yeah, you want the
it's
variety.
funny,
It's
it's very-
build design that we
Reminiscent
probably
of
never
Persona
even
in a way.
imagined.
Oh, extremely. Yeah, they're
Persona? I'd say that's actually more like Final Fantasy X.
it's the Final Fantasy. It's the older Final Fantasies for me.
Yes. Yeah.
But the UI elements,
I didn't play those.
Persona like.
Persona's more like
something unique.
like you fuse things. You
Every
capture
level
things and you
has
fuse
its
them.
own color and texture
Like
identity.
Pokemon, really.
For example, the Jestro Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy.
This guy's got
purchase
Frank
one.
in his name and he's
When
not
it's
even
something
French.
that
Heck.
feels chaotic, grungy, and
Microsoft's
toy-like.
not even publishing this, right? They're
No,
just-
it's
Basically,
Sandfall
it was
Interactive
everything's
and Kepler
disorganized,
as the
chaos
publisher.
everywhere, huts are unsafe,
Sandfall Dev.
built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could
This game
fight you
is
at any point, which
a lot bigger
is
than I
pretty
was
much what the Jestrels
thinking.
are like.
Yeah, straight up.
The Jestral village is hidden inside
giving
the
me,
ancient
Nier vibes a
sanctuary.
little bit.
The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Jestrals, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to
Oh,
make
that's
it
the
feel
music.
cozy.
That
hidden
was
from
just for
danger,
my source that
with
told me
traps and
about Ninja
labyrinths in
Gaiden
case
2
enemies
years
get in.
ago.
Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Jestral.
For SK, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map.
Overworld.
And it was a real challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SK's help
It's
traveling
cool.
around.
You look like toys almost in a way. You know,
We're
like
super happy with the
stop
result,
motion
though,
ish.
as there's a lot of
This is
side
like the
paths
Dynasty
and
Warriors
entire
one,
hidden
but a
levels.
lot better.
If you want to
Well,
find
you're
the
giant.
toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
I do like being able to see the movement list, or who's going next list.
Yes, yes. Action timer.
That's
Yeah.
why we're
The way they get it
delighted
laid
to
out is
announce
nice.
that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th on Xbox
Holy
Series
crap.
X
They've got a
and
very
S,
busy,
and is available
short
day
period of
one
time there.
with Xbox
This is
Game
such a
Pass.
busy first half
You
year.
can already
What
wish
the
the
hell?
game
I've got
and
time
follow
between
us for
South
more
and Midnight and this at least.
We are
I've got time
super
between them all.
excited to invite you into the world of Expedition 33. We are a small, passionate team.
Yeah, but
It's our
that's
debut game,
who knows?
and
Maybe other
we
big
can't
games
wait for
releasing
you to
April
discover our story,
Yeah, I know.
our world, and our take on the turn-based genre.
Watch Assassin's Creed get pushed up another
On
one.
behalf of everyone at Sunfall,
Holy crap.
thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain
April
viendra.
24th. So that's
Tomorrow
two
comes.
massive games in
viendra.
April. This is
Demain viendra.
awesome.
Tomorrow comes.
That's cool.
They've got
That's
Avowed
really
in
cool.
February. They've got Adam Fallen March. Then they've got these two in April.
Let's go,
When's
dude.
Doom gonna be? No one's saying chat. Don't say in chat. The first half of their year is fucking stacked.
Seriously. I know it's not Gordon. It still sounds fantastic. All right, deal with it.
You're not supposed to know that.
Not listen. No way. I listen to this.
You've heard 3 seconds of it.
And welcome to Dallas, Texas,
That's enough.
home of id Software. Where more than 30 years ago, a small team of
I
game
recognize those
developers
dudes.
helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused
I said
in
don't
every
say any leaks or
aspect of
rumors
this
in chat.
latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
Is there a bad
now,
Doom game?
We're excited to share with you a
no.
look at
I
our
don't
most
think there is.
ambitious
Doom.
game yet.
Some people did not like where they went with Doom 3,
Doom
but
3's fantastic.
Yeah, it was still a good game in and of itself.
oh yeah, no, I don't think they've ever had a poorly reviewed one.
Whoa. Whoa. This is really expanding the world. What the hell?
Oh, Sparta.
In Doom the Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom the Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of
That's
the game
cool.
is really a
That's
return
really
to
cool.
form.
It just looks
So let's
like
break it down, starting
more
with
modern
the
Doom
combat.
than 2016 or Returnal did. like more modern
In
old
Doom
Doom.
Eternal, you felt like a
It's a
fighter
very
jet.
interesting way
In
to
Doom
take
the
it.
Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still
This is
fast.
him technically and story-wise at his most powerful by far.
Power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Ooh, it's sick.
And
I
a
don't mind
balance
that.
between
I
enemy
don't mind that.
projectiles and
Yeah,
player
yeah.
movement speed that
It'll make it
makes
easier to play on
strafing
console
to
too,
aim
that's for
viable
sure.
again. Just like in the classic Doom games.
Very different
But it's not
glory
all
kill
about
system,
nostalgia.
eh?
Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom the
Very
Dark Ages,
ragdoll
it's an
looking
all-new world,
instead of
new
canned
tools,
animations.
and new mechanics to
Almost
master.
like Indiana Jones
Let
just
me
had that.
introduce you to the shield cell. Block. Throw.
That's sick.
Parry.
That's sick.
Deflect. All from one input.
I've been using mine on all my enemies.
Contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom
This
game
is
to
multi,
stand on
so
its
the
own
reviews
as
have a
unique
good
experience.
chance.
So in 2016, we asked you to
Oh,
run
and
a
it's
gun.
not
In Doom Eternal, it was
acrobatic, so people reviewers will be better at it. And
Stand and fight. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Just shot both his arms off and then kicked his head.
And the shield saw will give you the strength to go
God.
head-to-head with
Put
some
parries
of
in
the
everything.
baddest
Looks like a
demons we've
Lionel
ever
from
created
Zelda.
it in.
Yeah, it does.
But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail?
Oh, yeah.
Or
I
maybe
mean, he's
an
knocking their arms off by hitting him in the chest.
God.
Or even a Doom
Whoa.
Spike Mace. That's right,
Doom
we have
Spike
3
Mace.
melee options that are part of a
Looks
melee
sick.
system.
Yeah.
All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome.
Man, if Microsoft keeps this up for all of 2025, holy fuck.
Right?
Completely in the player's
Like, this
control.
is
Well,
bonkers.
people will find something to complain about.
In and out
Oh, we're going to get to the
Yeah.
end of the year and everyone will be like, man, Xbox was quiet again, weren't they?
But, like,
the new
even
glory
though
kill
the-
system looks awesome.
Yeah, even though the game is slower,
seems
it
like a
won't
ton,
feel.
but that's just
The glory kill doesn't stop you.
We got one more
It frees the
really
game, right?
important button that we haven't
Yeah, the
talked
shield and the glory and the melee are only 2 buttons. And now it's time to shoot. Look at that gun crushing skulls.
That's sick.
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some
I
of
love
the
that
most
you got these
ridiculously
enormous
powerful weapons
guns
that we've ever created.
one-handed.
That's a BFG. No.
No,
you're
that's
right.
like a super powerful plasma gun.
Laser plasma gun. Yeah.
So good.
Enormous
Which I-
shotgun. And he's doing like everything one-handed because he always has a shield.
Impale and shred the minions.
I love a good nail gun.
Only in
I
Doom
really like the
has
new
mission
glory kill
statement
system
for the
being
design
physics
of
and
these never before
ragdolls.
seen, insanely fun to use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay
right.
footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
Crazy how fast narratives can flip
You're
in a
so
week.
heavy.
I love it.
I love how the amount you can move with that friggin' shield charge.
Yeah. This game is still going to be difficult, 100%.
I'm imagining that they'll have the typical options they do of like Hurt Me Plenty and Nightmare and all that stuff.
Hopefully they make it.
Oh, what the? What?
Grappling shield.
That's cool. It looks like a teleport almost. Whoa, what the hell is that?
So good.
Oh my
Look at it,
god.
look at it just grinding away at its jaw.
Oh my god.
Glorious.
Oh, that's sick. It's like a force field. Hey, they brought back the base. I don't think the other 2 games had it, right? In the bottom?
Yeah.
And under the hood,
And the
for
shield
the
just
first time
stuck in his
this game,
chest.
We've made our combat more approachable and flexible
There you go,
than
more
ever
approachable.
before. With a new
Gary
difficulty
in the
system
chat
and
says,
sliders
"Sigh,
that will
Xbox
allow
has no
players
games."
to tune the speed and challenge
Mr.
the
Barwick
game
is not
to whatever fits them best.
Wrong,
You can slow things
according to many
down
people.
or
But
speed
that's
them
cool.
up.
Those options. That
Didn't
wow.
they? Speed it up.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
gameplay
It's got a bunch of Nick modes.
Nick, you can play this.
as easy or hard as you want. Nick will put it on easy mode with everything. Because they've always had easy mode.
to get in and pilot your very
Mech.
own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech.
Atlan.
God.
These guys understand what video games are about, don't they?
Yeah, this game's going to be so good.
Punch a giant
And a
demon.
dragon now. Why not?
Oh. Yeah, fly around on a dragon, bro. Let's go.
With his Gatling guns.
Features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini boss.
Nick's like,
It's now Panzer Dragoon.
Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in.
holy crap.
People are gonna get mad, but I really want to review this on my
How do you make bullets that big, bro?
PC.
As cool as all that
Shredded.
is, we know that
Oh
fans
my
of single-player action games expect
Huh,
more
John,
than
they
just
gave me
great
assets.
combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but
I want to do the
world
stream. The
combat
stream will get
Dark
way more
Ages.
views.
Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests.
Oh god, it's
dungeons,
3.5 gigabytes of video.
hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking
Okay, do you
new
think my
abilities
computer can do
and
DaVinci while
godlike
this
powers
stream's going?
every step of the way. Now armed
I got
with
64 gigs of memory and 24 gigs of VRAM.
cut,
You can try.
The stream explodes. Blame John, making me do
Oh,
something.
whoa. You can do it after and then.
Right now.
or destroyed.
Because the friggin' it's in
Now let's take
15
a
minutes,
closer
John.
Look at just one of the many missions you'll experience.
You want to
in
be
Doom Dark Ages.
You want to be first.
In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval
This looks
battlefield
amazing, by the way.
outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose.
The intro of the game, I'm guessing.
Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources.
Swimming?
You control the pace of the game. Where you go,
Swear Xbox could carry this year by themselves.
Yep, and but we're also getting a new Switch, so it's going to be too much for everyone.
it's a Doom sandbox
God.
full
I know.
of war and riches.
And some people are like, oh, PlayStation doesn't have anything. It's like, they'll have plenty. There's so many goddamn games coming. They'll have plenty from Xbox.
They don't need anything. Xbox is giving them so many games. Hey.
And they will dominate their platform and make $1 bajillion on it and be happy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this looks amazing.
Oh my god.
Yes, this.
And the
Music.
soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move,
Finishing
providing you
Move.
with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding.
Ooh, we're 1
the
minute
legend
longer
of
than
the
last
Slayer
year's
with every
direct.
mission you complete.
Already?
Yep.
Damn.
And
These are
speaking
some
of that
meaty
legend,
gameplay coming. Games are coming
Yes.
soon.
the Dark
Breakdowns.
Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with
Summer
everything on the
blockbuster
line,
event.
and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the
Let me know
Slayer
if your
in prison
cameras
at the
disappear
start of our
because I'm in
story,
DaVinci.
The balance of power between good and evil.
don't think they did.
I'm watching the stream. I'm
Yeah, they're still up.
is
They should be
running
fine.
out. It's a new story and the perfect
And
entry
it
point
was
for new
April
players.
8, 2025.
It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out
That's
of
out
the
of
codex
midnight.
and into the cutscenes.
Two-toe
Good.
Tom.
Good. That's a big point for
Old
me.
allies and
No more just
powerful
codex
new
reading.
villains.
Put it in the game,
And for
please.
Yeah.
returning
Those
players,
cutscenes.
it's
That might have been a
just
big thing they
skip
talked about at some point
them.
It's
sometime.
a Doom game. Of
Slayer's
course you can skip
Testament.
them.
It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
This looks so good.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games.
10 years.
And we've done better.
They're doing a solo walk and talk.
every
It's an Aaron
game
Sorkin show.
we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make.
So it's like a
And
wrap
make
up.
something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases,
This
There you go.
May.
We know the date. They'll probably say it.
May?
It says PS5. Oh my god.
Oh god, no, how dare they?
Wow.
Wow, what a flipping show.
Well, there you go.
Crap.
Incredible.
You reckon it's
Oh,
over?
wait a minute.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
wrap up
outro.
animation.
Yeah.
That's it?
Outro.exe or whatever.
And now everyone can
Yeah.
get mad that there wasn't something extra.
What? You both did more?
Well,
We
it
got
was
two.
5
We-
things because of the.
We got 5 things.
Yeah.
You will
Technically,
feel like
yeah.
the super weapon in the center of a medieval war.
But we were told
against
multiple surprises, and there weren't.
All of Azel's
Or
powers
were
are
there? There were two
designed around
surprises.
Pixar
But I mean,
graphics.
one of them we knew. We knew
Did you
one.
try
System
One
is
wasn't a
matching
surprise. It was the
attacks
question
and
marks.
battling enemies.
Again, aside from one thing, all of the rumors were bullshit.
Really, huh?
Yes, there were a lot more.
What other rumors were there?
There was the rumor that was going to make you happy, Nick, about it having Gears collection.
You're doing the Gears collection,
That was a rumor, though. People are like, I'm
That's all
hearing.
doing stuff. People are dumb.
Yeah, no, they are. Oh, there you go. They showed one extra thing from it. I am happy that Ninja Gaiden's Game Pass. That's the only question I had.
Straight up, that's so sick.
I love how like good it is for the developers as well to actually have their kind of like
yeah
moment in the sun.
And it's open.
Like that was a great show.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Fantastic.
So that's 2 shadow drops out of 3 shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're setting up a precedent here.
They got to be careful there.
They've got enough shit there; they can figure it out. The
I
other
know.
rumors,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 16. That was Nate's guess that everyone took as a rumor. Final Fantasy 16 port announced.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for that. Are we showing the post-it note?
Yeah, we can do. I had exactly those things. Gear collection.
Did you? I had. I was hoping the fifth game would be Final Fantasy 16. I was kind of hoping.
Yeah,
I'm very glad it isn't.
FF16, Gears collection, Ninja Gaiden. So
Yeah, I was kind of hoping Final Fantasy 16 would be the 5th game.
John, if I was going to do this preview the full way, I would also have done a montage. No, I can't. Whatever. Fine. You win.
Sorry, bro.
What preview could it be? I don't know. You'll find out in.
I had a feeling
10
there was
minutes.
a 5th game. I didn't know it'd be Ninja Gaiden 2, but the DM I got this morning at 1 a.m., so I was still asleep, was, hey, I think there's a Ninja Gaiden remake as well as Ninja Gaiden 4. I'm like, really? They're like, you can say that on your show. I'm like, really? Too late. I can't say it on my show.
Also, I would have
It's
muted you
already been
anyways.
announced.
I saw publishing. I would have muted you.
I am gonna drop some cool Ninja Gaiden background into our Discord that Predrag made earlier today ahead of this announcement. We used it as a feature for our articles.
Guess we found the thumbnail for this episode.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, there you go. There's the thumbnail, Nick, if you want.
237 watching. Thanks, everyone. Hit that like button if you liked our reactions.
Right.
Yeah.
John, you get to lead the conversation on breaking down what we saw.
I will do. Now, this is a special report of Headlines. Headlines is our twice weekly news podcast where we dive through all of the latest sort of gaming stories from the week. This being the Thursday edition and this being the Developer Direct Day, that's going to be the primary focus here. But just as a quick shout, for this episode of Headlines, I think we'll make the audio version roughly from when I've started speaking here as a bonus for our incredible patrons.
I haven't started recording.
It's okay.
God,
I can do it on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll
afterwards.
grab
It's
it later because I can't record and render and upload. Probably.
It's fine.
That'd be too
It's all
much.
good. As a bonus for our wonderful patrons, we make audio versions of these episodes available for you to listen to in Patreon via your preferred podcast app. But if you're on Spotify, you can link your account to Patreon and listen to it right there. If you want to become an absolute legend, head to patreon.com/XboxEra where you can support us directly and we can do all this stuff.
The fan and
we
above
can hear
tiers.
boom. We can hear boom through someone's.
Not me.
I can hear boom right now.
Nick, what do you
I
want?
hear boom.
Don't blame me as if you fucking blame me. I didn't.
You mean boom? You mean like the?
It must be one of my browser windows. I could just hear
God
boom.
damn it,
slowly.
John.
Right, but autoplayed.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
It's probably autoplayed.
Yeah, I'm not hearing
Yeah,
anything.
I don't know why. I turned that off. It keeps turning itself back on.
And yet you yell at us.
So,
I know.
what are the months when games are releasing that we know now for sure?
So let me refer because I actually managed to keep up with the news and had
All
those
April
articles
and
out.
May and fall.
Well, that's our February.
So we have Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, an Unreal Engine remake, is available today, right now. You can go and download it.
Game Pass.
It takes a little bit to
On
pop
Game
up
Pass.
sometimes, yeah.
We have South of Midnight releasing April 8th, 2025. And we have Clair Obscur Expedition 33 coming April 24th. And then to cap things off to the first half of this year, we have Doom the Dark Ages releasing on May 15th.
It's like 2 weeks after Clair Obscura.
I'll review it all, no problem. Don't worry.
And then in February, of course, you have Avowed, right? In March, you have Atomfall, specifically just Game Pass, let's say.
You have Sniper Elite Resistance in.
Oh, you're right.
There's
both
five,
coming in the same month.
There are 4 things next week.
What? Don't they make both games? Why are they?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Sniper Elite Resistance is a spin-off of Sniper Elite 5, so it's like taking that game and spinning it off.
Space it out a little bit. Those are your 2 games.
I mean, that is.
They're ready.
Yeah,
it's really good. So let's start off with what was shown in order. Okay. Ninja Gaiden 4 coming fall of 2025. I'm delighted to see this. Yes, everybody in the chat, this was something that was bubbling around. We heard that there was going to be a new Ninja Gaiden, as revealed by Nick, who spoke about this years ago now at this point. Keep me honest here, Nick.
2 years ago.
You'd heard 2 years ago that Platinum Games were working on Ninja Gaiden, and everyone was like, no, he's
way.
not
Never
happening.
gonna happen.
Nick's
No
wrong.
chance.
Turns out Nick was bang on the money. Platinum Games collaborating with Team Ninja.
I will say, once Platinum started falling apart, I'm like, oh, hold on. Would Platinum still be on it? This studio is sort of crumbling a little bit.
Anymore, right? I forgot his name.
Kamiya.
Sorry?
It's a Gaki.
Kamiya.
Oh, Kamiya, yeah.
Kamiya's gone, yeah.
Yeah.
So once Platinum started falling apart, I'm like, ooh, I wonder if the dev's going to change hands and maybe just go back to Team Ninja exclusively.
Well, it didn't, and I have to say that seeing that Storm intro from my childhood,
oh my god,
hit me fucking hard, bro.
Great
That was
way to start.
2004, like.
Great way to start the show.
I mean, that was tapping on the nostalgia for many Xbox fans.
Xbox games started publishing. That's it. Straight into the waves. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
that was banging.
My god.
That was absolutely
really sucks that it was leaked a week ago. I don't know where that leak came from. Screw you.
I blame Nick.
But still.
Okay.
First thing I noticed though was that Dismemberment is back, which is huge because that was like a big complaint on the third game. Right?
Yes.
Dismemberment's back and a different main character or dual protagonists. That's kind of interesting.
Yes, I wrote for the article because I was not paying attention to you guys and I was working on what I was writing. The person we're playing as Yakumo.
Yep.
Yakumo. You would say Yakumo.
In Ninja Gaiden 4. Ryu Hayabusa is in it and plays a pivotal role. And we saw gameplay with Ryu.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Still not up. The remake's still not up.
It wants to download.
It took Hi-Fi Rush a while when we were doing that one too.
Ninja Gaiden trailer's up.
No, the download for the Ninja Gaiden.
The download of the actual.
Yeah.
I know what we're going to be talking about on the Saturday show. What have we been playing this weekend? Holy crap!
Yeah, you're right.
So we've got new protagonist Yakumo, a hero from Raven Clan. We've got Ryu Hayabusa coming back from
Giacomo.
No emphasis on the syllables in Japan.
Whatever.
No? Okay.
So it's a rival.
Hey, don't do the British thing. You got to be nice.
Which is interesting.
So they mentioned that the Dark Dragon has overtaken Tokyo. There's constant rainfall.
Yeah, it seems to be back, even though we killed it once.
Just don't. The stories in these games are so stupid.
I love it. I love it.
Number 2 story was so random. Yo, they didn't show friggin' what's that guy's name, man? The blacksmith. He's got to be in the game, right?
Miyamoto? No.
The guy who makes the famous swords.
Yeah, and he goes.
He works for Nintendo.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. That's what he does. Oh.
What's his name? The super famous blacksmith. Oh.
I don't know.
Legendary
Ninja Gaiden blacksmith. Can't remember his name. It looks great. It looks proper Ninja Gaiden.
What time is it?
Shit, crazy stuff.
2 minutes.
Yes, mate.
Muramasa. That's what it was.
Muramasa. Thank you. Yeah, I knew it began with an M.
But one thing I think I will say is, while they showed a lot of combat and some variety, it does seem like, especially right when you see Ninja Gaiden 2 right after, that they held back on weapon variety. It seems like to me. Ryu's using just a sword, it looks like, and Yakumo has like his big blade and whatever his normal blade is, which is okay. I mean, we got the game. Let's see, the combat's good. Maybe we'll add them more in DLC. But
I mean, I would say it's always been a big part of the Ninja Gaiden series to have, like the modern versions of it, to have multiple weapons that you can upgrade from nunchucks to the Vigorian.
Yes. Well, until 3, right? Ninja Gaiden 3 comes out. The director was like, we wanted to go back to the ninja's roots, so we have just the sword. And then like the other version of it added more weapons in.
Yeah,
so I'm curious. Let's see.
Yeah, I think there'll be multiple weapons beyond just 2, but maybe they're deliberately holding some stuff kind of to themselves so they don't have to.
We've been cooking, you see.
Reveal anything.
I have fully produced that video, John. It is
that
now
is
rendering.
incredible work, bro.
I mean, I just had to get the footage. I just have the footage. I just had to cut out the gameplay segments from what they gave us.
I'm proud of you in so many ways.
They probably don't have Ninja Gaiden 2 up on Game Pass yet to avoid leaks of that specifically.
Yeah, they'll press the button after the show. Now we're waiting for someone to
Abdul.
do their thing.
If 16 Shadow dropped, I'd have been so pissed. I'd have been so angry. Anytime. Because there's no way I'd be able to review the damn thing if your Shadow drops in between like 4 other reviews. Like, there's no way.
Hold on a moment.
What?
Breaking news. XboxEra fans can find our... I am speaking at the right time, Jesse, right?
Yes, it is now top of the hour. The thing I've been making is a Doom the Dark Ages preview because we got to watch this video early and take place.
You just downloaded it.
We were in a part of a 45-minute Q&A session, really diving deep into the game. So that article is live, and the video, which I got footage of 15 minutes ago, is rendering now.
Will we be first on the internet? Let's find out.
We will be without a... I don't have a thumbnail.
Right.
And for those who didn't know,
you've got 2 people here that can make one.
Yeah, that is
wow.
true.
Yeah, but they're busy.
I can make
hold on. Let me give you. I'm gonna put up the Dropbox with the art in it.
You
just ping pre-direct them. But
for those in chat, there is an hour of uninterrupted footage of Assassin's Creed Shadows also on our channel. Just came up earlier today. Feel free to check that out. The game looks pretty good.
It is phenomenal. Oh, look at it. We maybe get into that later.
Our Doing the Dark Ages preview in the chat. Feel free to go check it out. As Jesse said, we got to watch what you guys have just seen earlier this week. Had our minds blown a little bit, and then we got to sit down for like a 45-minute Q&A. So Jesse and I were sitting there kind of just like grabbing some of the quotes and stuff. And we put together just some extra detail for you guys. So if you want to know a little bit
I've
more...
got the Ninja Gaiden press release if you want it.
Yeah, ping it.
Yo, is this impressions or a preview?
We saw the video and then did an interview.
I meant
Q&A.
for the thumbnail, like.
Oh, in preview.
Preview, okay.
John and Jesse also
hands
knew
off,
about Ninja
right?
Gaiden.
I guess technically, I should say.
Well, everyone knew about Ninja Gaiden, it seems, but hands off. Just preview. I put hands on if it's hand on.
Okay, good. Okay, that'll work then. I'll have this up in a minute. You sent me
knew about it first.
It's in the request thing.
Yep, I got it. Flip, man, that was a great show. God damn,
that was a good show. These shows,
It was a good
they
show.
keep delivering,
Especially for a January show to be that good is crazy because it's fucking
I do want
January.
to say maybe showing South of Midnight right after Ninja Gaiden 2 wasn't the best idea in terms of action combat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They are very different.
There's an argument for both. There's an argument for opening the show that way, and there's an argument for ending the show. Like imagine, but yeah, I can sort of see it both ways.
Oh God, why do these guys never take the logo out of their art, man?
It was very cool to start the show with the
such a cool way of doing it, and it is very so cool. Xbox, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's coming on PS5. Yes. Who gives a crap? Ninja Gaiden 2's on PS5. Doesn't matter, right? Like, oh man,
yeah. It's
I'm uploading that, by the way, and it's working just fine, John.
Nice. I mean, it is a case. Look, that the size of Microsoft's first party, and I don't want to cloud excellent dev developer discussions, but I read something by Sam Tolbert over on Windows Central earlier.
And
a lot of people focusing on the 30% that Sony will get from Microsoft releasing their games there. But why is everyone ignoring the 70% that Microsoft keeps that funds more cool shit for us to play? And I think like that has been lost somewhat because we've all focused on that Phil Spencer quote. Oh, they spend that 30% to prevent us from growing and blah 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 blah. But now, effectively, Sony, as this new world continues, Sony are funding Microsoft to make more stuff for us all to play. As a gamer, that's fine by me.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good for the main concern people have is that they're afraid eventually that the platform will go away. And I would say to that there's no incentive for it to. It's their thing that empowers everything else. Like their platform is the lead to push very heavily into other places, which can be scary because it's never really been done before. Not to this extent, because they are insidiously huge, which is always lost by people who cover video games, is just how massive and how far-reaching their plans are. Because as far as if you don't like corporations and don't trust them, if Xbox succeeds at this, it's kind of scary where it goes from there. Because it will be domination monopoly, but not in the old sense that we're used to, where they just extinguish by just killing everything else. It's just like, oh no, we're just everywhere. You all rely on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't want to darken everyone's happiness about talking about other games, right? Yeah, it's a good January show. So we've talked about Doom: The Dark Ages. Do we want to dive into that a little bit more? Sorry, I just realized we didn't. We just talked about the facts of the preview. So
the next one was South of Midnight.
Okay, let's do South of Midnight.
I'm gonna need to rewatch South of Midnight for sure.
I'll be playing.
I am, because I was writing articles while we were doing that. But
I'm making the preview.
I'll have it on screen for you. You can see things.
We had we've done Ninja Gaiden.
I feel like we've seen a lot of South of Midnight.
This gave more context on game setup and combat flow, which was nice to see.
Yeah.
Yes, but my thing is, South of Midnight had this weird cycle where we went from hearing nothing about it for the longest time to suddenly being flooded within a very short window.
Yeah, we saw the documentary last year. They talked, that was like a half-hour long, of some of the influences. We've now had the developer direct, which has given us a better insight, I think, not into the creation of the game, but what the game actually is going to be to play and how it feels and all of that jazz and the combat loop. I mean, for me, this is still absolutely one of the most anticipated things for me this year. I think visually
somehow it still looks better.
It's arresting. Like, it reminds me of watching like old school stuff like Coraline, or
but without all the heavy baggage of Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, it reminds me of stuff like that.
That was Neil Gaiman. That makes so much sense. Okay.
I can't wait to play it. So April is not far away, frighteningly.
I missed one thing on Ninja Gaiden. This month now has 6 day ones. 6 fucking day ones in January.
Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is already up on the PlayStation Store, but not on Xbox.
Wow.
That's funny.
Dang. Second-class citizen.
Go buy it there, Nick.
Second-class citizen.
I'm going to buy it there.
Sorry.
I think the Microsoft Store was always the best leaker in all of gaming. They have definitely overcorrected.
Yes.
Also, pushing things live is on the publisher. So that's on them if they are publishing it. Oh, no, I don't know if they're publishing Black, but they were publishing 4. According to their graphics.
It's an interesting approach. Did it say that Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming everywhere, or just...
Yes.
It is coming to PS5?
Yeah, it said PS5.
It was actually in the stream. We just didn't see it.
Yep. It said PS5 for Doom. It said PS5 for Ninja Gaiden.
Would have been good to have that as an exclusive.
For you, for list warring, but for companies now, they realize it doesn't help them.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think they're realizing that, like, when it's available in Game Pass at launch, like Call of Duty was, people just do that instead.
Yep, I know.
Like Call of Duty, Call of Duty had more people playing on Xbox than I think PlayStation and PC combined at one point, like near release. You open up a lobby, it's just freaking Xbox logo everywhere.
Yeah, they made a big deal saying that it was the #1 platform for Call of Duty again.
Yeah.
Like Xbox console, the 3rd place market share console.
And like for Microsoft, Game Pass is still the end game, right? So like essentially by releasing it on the PlayStation full price, you're advertising Game Pass. Because someone's going to be like, you paid $70 for this? What? I'm playing it right now on my PC.
Can you do a tweet for Doom preview, please?
I've already done it, mate.
Ooh, this thumbnail looks sick. This art is awesome. Give me a second. I got to make it under 2 megabytes.
Yeah, and I like the parkour platforming of South of Midnight as well. I think this looks like, just all in all, this is going to be one of those games that I will sit down. It will suck up my life for however long I'm playing it until I've done, and then I'll just be really happy that it existed. Like, I cannot wait to just get stuck in and enjoy this. Like, there's not much more to say. Music sounds great, art is great, story is intriguing, setting is great. Let's see how it all shakes out.
It'll be carried by the music, in my opinion, in the sense where, like, when I play the game, what I'll remember the most is the soundtrack during certain moments, you know, which is a good thing. Some of the best games I've ever played are like that. There. Here, Jesse, that should be good, I think.
Thank you. Oh, Expedition 33 showed up for everyone in contact, so. Okay. Yeah, this game looks really... I like the whole weaving thing is kind of tied into, if anyone's played the Eternal Strands demo, that's also like weaving magic and shit. Very popular thing right now. Come on, Nick, you got to carry the talk. The rest of us are doing work.
Yeah, come on, Nick. Keep us going, bro.
well-
Sorry, I'm updating things as well.
It's very early. I'm still trying to ultimately be quiet. It's 6 a.m.
Not
here.
allowed.
Did you get enough sleep, Nick?
I'll
What'd
help
you
you
do?
out. I'll help you out.
Did you sleep like at like 10 p.m. or something, or like did you just stay up?
I should have gone to bed earlier than I did. Turns out I went to bed at 1 a.m.
What the hell?
But there is an advantage to only getting like 3 hours of sleep, which is it's more like a power nap, so you wake up not as tired.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like a really good power nap.
If you don't hit REM, if you hit REM but you don't stay there long
Yeah.
enough, that's when you feel like shit.
I hate that so much.
So I wake up pretty easily. For me, it's more about being quiet now, so as to not wake up the rest of the family. And I don't know if I did a good job of that, to be honest, because I've got these headphones on, so I don't know how loud I sound. Because I had to
John's muted,
contain
but-
some of my excitement with
Ninja Gaiden.
You know, Doom and Ninja Gaiden and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I knew Ninja Gaiden was going to be there.
I need to
didn't
go
know it was
back
gonna open the show.
and see your reaction when Platinum shows up on screen. I got to see like your face at that moment.
I was honestly, I was a bit surprised, only because of how Platinum has been having everyone leave and breaking apart. I was like, oh, maybe they've handed it back to Team Ninja and just let them solely develop it.
Yeah.
And then I saw Platinum's logo. I was like, where's that tweet? I was like, where's that tweet?
It's a really good idea. I mean, Platinum's known for their action combat, right? Astral Chain,
Jesus.
Nier Automata.
Makes total sense.
And
like at the
Team
time
Ninja,
that I got told,
Yeah.
I was like, this makes total sense that Platinum
and
would do
Team
it.
Ninja's
Like,
action games right now are Souls-likes. Those are actual Souls-likes with Neo. Those are very different games, right? With like loot and crap like that.
Yeah.
Yo, we're getting so we're getting Ninja Gaiden back. We're getting a friggin' what was the game revealed at TGA again? Onimusha. Onimusha's coming back. Like
That was
Okami's
another
coming
one
back.
I knew about 2 years ago, and I never leaked it.
You knew Onimusha 2 years ago?
Yeah, I knew Onimusha, and it's one of those DMs that, like many, I just forget about, and just it falls away into the background. And I was like, when I saw it revealed, I was like, wait a second. So I did a Discord DM search and saw Onimusha from like 2 years ago. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even leak it. I could have leaked that too.
Yeah. To be honest, Rise of Ronin,
crap.
their previous game, Team Ninjas, kind of almost feels like an obligatory exclusive for PlayStation. Like they
It
just
was
needed
very
another
much
game.
built as a Ubisoft game.
Right? That's what it kind of just felt like. I've heard
How is
okay
Ninja
things
Gaiden
about.
2 still not there? It's
I know
still not
I'm
on
getting
the
annoyed
Still
now
not
that it's
there?
not available on PC to download. It's like, where is it, and why isn't it there?
Why isn't it there? I mean, the original 360 BC version is still there. The version that's never
wait,
gone
I'm
on sale.
A little.
Now we know
worried.
why.
Is it going to play well? Like switching to a new engine isn't necessarily an easy thing to do. You know, is it going to play like Ninja Gaiden 2? We'll have to see.
I think people need to let go of the idea that the Unreal Engine can't do stuff.
It's not about
It'll
can't.
be
It's
fine.
about games like Ninja Gaiden 2 are so fine-tuned certain style, you know?
Any
that, like,
engine
I really hope
change
it's...
is a lot.
Yeah.
So if it's only a graphical
Isn't it
engine
funny?
change versus,
I did that Fry tweet when I saw Team Ninja tweeting about the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection being on Game Pass. I'm like, you shifties, you guys have done this on purpose, haven't you? You guys have done this on
Yes,
purpose,
100%.
Privateer says it's
I
up.
knew it straight away.
It's up?
Sorry?
Privateer says it's up in chat.
It's up
There
on
it
the
is.
Xbox
Yes,
Store.
It
and
literally
can...
just appeared right now. I refreshed, and Ninja Gaiden 4 is there.
Oh,
on the store.
Ninja Gaiden 2 Black supports 4K 120 FPS.
No way. Holy crap.
4K 120 is not available for the Xbox Series S.
Someone needs to test the staircase. Jesse, make it to the staircase. See if it actually does 120, bro.
What do you want? Give me a code for it. Ninja Gaiden 2.
If I get anyone a code, it's going to be me for a review.
It's on Game Pass, mate.
It's on Game Pass.
Nick likes to hoard.
I like to own my games.
You don't own them. It's just a
I don't
license.
see it on Xbox just yet, by the way.
Use the web store and remote install it. I just did.
I'm trying. It's not letting
that's
me.
smart. That's smart.
Mine's work.
It says play with cloud gaming. I can play it
you can
right
play
now.
it now.
Wait, so you on the
Cloud
website,
gaming.
right? Dang. Whenever I type Xbox, it autocorrects to XboxEra.com.
That's fine.
That's shit for everyone watching.
Okay. I'm pushing that Doom preview is uploading. It will be uploaded in 6 minutes. It will then take a fucking hour to render. So that'll be up then. They've been very slow in rendering lately.
Yeah, they have. That Assassin's Creed footage was like 360p
So-
for like 2 hours.
Did we tell everyone who the guest is for the show this week?
Yes. Well, we mentioned
did,
it on
okay.
headlines last week, but you can talk about it again. We've got the
No,
lovely
I'm just
Paris
saying. I wasn't sure.
Wait, who's on this week?
Paris.
No way! I didn't
Yes
realize.
way.
I didn't finish last week's show. Dang,
It's
good
been
stuff.
it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it has. Holy crap!
Looking forward to it. It's going to be a really good discussion, I think.
Can ask him what it's like to have a 5090.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's
God.
just tested the.
Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is 86 gigabytes.
Wow.
Oh yeah, mine just started installing.
Holy shit. That is going to be my evening, by the way, folks. If you want to show up, it won't get a notification because John's forcing Doom on us. But
Dude, I'm so excited! Holy crap! I gotta place my.
But yes, if you go into your app right now, you can install it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I'm going onto the actual Xbox store and it's not there on my.
I just did the website, Nick, and I installed it just like that.
Yeah, the website or the app.
From the website.
You found the store page?
Yes.
This is riveting news
He's on a
breakdowns.
Mac. He's on a Mac, isn't he?
Oh yeah, they don't like Macs.
Are you signed in? You don't see like install to console or whatever?
I do, and it just does not let me.
It doesn't.
is what I'm
So your
saying.
console on?
It's letting me pick my console to install
Oh.
to, and it's still like I don't get the option to actually do it.
I
I'd
did
say
like.
restart your console.
I did like that they
100%.
immediately said everything here's both Game Pass and Play Anywhere. Like that was just
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
And in like this like really funny disclaimer font. You know what I mean? Like viewers
I love it.
beware.
Ooh, we got to put up a poll. I'll put up a poll. Hold on. Let me show everyone my poll real quick. Grade that dev direct. All right, F, Z, or worst thing ever. Oh, sorry, that's Keely poll.
Keely's cursing.
Yeah, Amish, I just had to I had to find it on click the website, click the link I posted above, change it to whatever region you're from, and you should be able to install it to your console if you're signed in and your console's open.
Poll is up.
And
I mean, arguably, apart from South of Midnight, that Dev Direct was just as good for PlayStation owners as it was for Xbox owners, right?
Yeah, yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah.
I mean, Sony have got to be concerned that Microsoft are feeding their platform to the extent where they are powering their entire.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
I said that earlier.
Especially
I
with
said they don't
their
need
own
games this year. Xbox is giving them plenty of games.
And with their
initially, it's like. Sorry, yeah,
I was just going to say, with
their
their own games, if they really push Game Pass in the game, that would be the way that, you try and yoink people into your ecosystem. But they'll be
I
careful.
was going to say, it's
Have a little
the initial
message pop up.
response, right? Another one? Can you say? No, don't say it.
Have a little message pop up when you're playing on
Oh,
PS5
yeah.
saying, "Hey, we noticed you've paid $70 for this.
How does it feel to be a sucker?
Hey, we noticed you paid money for this. Why don't you come over here and get it for free?"
No, but the issue with PlayStation is the moment you click download, it's done. You can't refund anymore. So it's got to be like the one you're about to buy or after buy, a little message pops up saying, "Hey,
Yeah, but Microsoft
don't
won't be
click
able to
download."
interrupt the store purchase. It has to be in the game.
No, send a DM once they recognize the
Oh,
game was
you know
bought.
what they can do? You know what they can do because Microsoft's publishing it.
No poll from
They
Jeff.
should make sure that there's a demo. Make sure there's a demo on PS5, and people
Yes.
download the demo and say, "Hey, we noticed you're about to pay $70 for this. Why don't you come over on Xbox and
Come
get
over
it for
to
nothing?
the dark
You
side."
stupid idiot!"
Bring it on.
I think the initial response, right? Like the knee-jerk response is, wow, Xbox is releasing all their games on PlayStation. It's over. Xbox lost, blah, blah, blah. And sure, that's a fair response. But like you stop, you think about it more, you see it happen over years. And suddenly, if you're a Sony exec, you start to worry a bit. You're like, wait, what the heck? Like they're getting more and more ground. They're getting more and more mind share. They're releasing stuff. They're taking money away from us, right? There's only so many games people can buy or play every year. It's kind of how it works. And Xbox already owns Minecraft and COD, two of the biggest forever games. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of what did I say, bro? I said Trojan horse like 3 years ago. I think I used the term Trojan horse or whatever whenever it was first started. And I think I would be correct.
I don't know. I just want to know why I can't install this stupid game.
We've all installing it.
Ow.
Get a PC.
I'll need Jesse to get me a code.
Mine is finishing in 20 minutes.
I'm making a copy.
What other game? Clair Obscura was shown, of course. A pretty deep dive, though sadly they didn't talk about the music. I kind of wanted them to. You're muted again, John.
It was nice hearing all the different types of music that was in there. Like the different plays on their main theme.
Yeah, they had an overworld as well, which was
that was new.
Like, and it looks. I mean, it's one of the most stunning games I've seen so far of this generation. I mean, and arguably, look, I'll be honest, it's not in a genre that I have much interest in, if any. But I'm really happy for people that do, because the reaction I've seen from big RPG fans is like, "Oh God, what is this? This looks amazing!" And this is their first game.
Is this legal?
Yeah, it's really positive. And what an interesting world as well that they've made. I mean, I feel like this year is the year. 2025 is like the year of. I think is this going to be
looking
like
that way?
If the Zelda collection comes out this year, yeah, definitely.
2007 for me.
And the biggest game
I feel
coming
like
out
is
the biggest game coming out is still just fucking Grand Theft Auto. Like,
holy crap, that's this year too. Yeah, what the hell?
That's not going to be this year. People, let it go. That's not going to be this year.
Yeah,
that's going to be a 2026
for
game.
Probably still looking for Ninja Gaiden Black. Just scroll up on my chat. I linked it in the chat. You can click that, and then you can install it to your console through the website as long as you're signed in.
Better update the forum thread for Xbox Publishing.
oh shit, I've got to update everything in 2025 for Game Pass. So this month in Game Pass is now friggin' 6 day ones, because you have Orcs Must Die Death Trap, Eternal Strands, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, Sniper Elite Resistance, Citizen Sleeper 2, with Aarsal is 100% definitely reviewing, and Lonely 100%. Mountains Snow Riders. And we will have reviews for all of them. Just Black will be the last one.
On the appropriate days, and definitely not late. Definitely not missing any embargoes.
They all come out next week. I've got one day where I've got 3 fucking things in 5 hours embargoed. It's annoying as shit.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I mean, it's just too much. I'm just kind of like, I'm shook.
It's January, John. It's January.
I know.
Xbox Publishing, upcoming projects, Ninja Gaiden 4. Hey.
Ninja Gaiden 4. You know how good that sounds even say? Like.
Yeah, I know. And now, thanks to BC and everything, got all the Ninja Gaidens on one platform.
This is one of their best Game Pass months ever for me, which is weird because it's January and it's not like big AAA heavy hitters. It's just a lot of really good shit with, like, even though there's a ton of games, over half of them are day one drops, which is crazy, or about half of them.
When did Antic back to Game Pass? I don't remember seeing that.
Gotta say though, do you reckon Black 2 and or 4 go to Switch 2?
I think that Microsoft are going to be there in a big way for Switch 2.
I think so.
Oh, so do I. I think they're going to put everything.
If that game can run 4K 120 on a Series X, they can probably get it running at something reasonable on a Switch 2.
Like a 60, like a semi-consistent
540 60. Yeah.
Ooh,
it won't be 86 gigs,
runs.
That's for sure.
Wonder if it runs okay on the old.
It will run amazingly well on the Rock Ally. Yes,
I'm going to go download it right now.
It's not up on PC Game Pass today.
It is. I've just got it. It is up on PC.
Nice.
Look in the Windows store, not in the Xbox app store.
Yeah, straight up, right?
Yep.
Oh,
It is there in the Xbox store, but when you click the link, it loads up a web page.
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's
download the console. I was just like,
Oh my
lads,
god, Ninja
sort your
Gaiden is
shit
finally there, people. It's finally on the
We're
actual
all
Xbox
downloading.
console.
Oh, is it? Nice.
I
Yeah,
feel
I've
so
been
sorry
downloading
for
a while.
audio listeners of this episode of Headlines because it's just a mess. We're all over the place. We're reeling. We're reeling from happiness of games and stuff.
Still almost 200 people.
Yeah, well, hey, people are excited. This is great.
Especially
what
about
else
that
is there to
last
talk
one that
about?
John, the thing you and I can talk about quite a bit if we want.
Doom.
Mainly tell people go watch our preview, but
yeah,
outside of that, we got to see Doom: The Dark Ages early. We saw the exact video you saw, but then we got to see be part of, even though our questions weren't asked. We got to be part of a roughly 45-minute long Q&A. This is where all the quotes come from in the preview. So breaking down more of it. If you like Doom 2016 and you like Doom Eternal, but you didn't want to be that rocket jet engine flying around the map and you just wanted to be big, powerful, super hulking crazy man, Doom: The Dark Ages is mainly inspired by Batman Year One and Batman, was it The Dark Knight Rises from Frank Miller? Like the feeling of Year One, but also the hulking outline of just this gigantic, brutish Batman. Like that, they want you to feel insanely powerful, though they definitely do depower you at the start. There's this little yellow thing on his chest because he's been imprisoned, the Doom Slayer. So I'm guessing that's the way that you're not overpowered at the beginning and you earn your power back. So
yeah, it is.
Fun fact: I've never played Ninja Gaiden 2.
Really?
What?
It's the better game. Not story-wise, but...
It slaps. It is really
Oh,
good
John
fun.
Abdel with news in the chat. South of Midnight has 5 days early access for $15.
I'm trying to find that. I don't see it yet.
So that would make it April the 3rd? 2nd? Maths? I can't remember.
South of Midnight's rated M. I didn't realize. That's a little surprising.
Yeah, I mean, it looks dark as heck. It looks like it's got a dark undertone to that story.
This show did not lean away from being mature between Ninja Gaiden's double showing, South of Midnight, and then especially with Doom. It was kind of nice to have Expedition 33 be a little goofy at times to lighten things up. Doom looks amazing. And also Doom has no multiplayer at all, none whatsoever. They said they know what people play, and so they focused on the single player campaign, and that is what allowed them to do both the Atlan mechs and the flying mount segments. They are predetermined, so they're in specific levels. Like one entire level is in the mech, and then with the mount, that is like an exploration level of using the mount to get from place to place in that level. So it's not open world. It is linear. It has no hub like last time, but there is more of a focus on finding secrets in those levels because they are more rewarding, is how they put it. So you will be still finding the same types of stuff, but it helps you more in the game. And one of the biggest changes outside of the emphasis on the shield is the glory kill system, which is no longer canned animations that you want to get through as fast as you can. It is full on physics, ragdoll at your control, getting behind, hitting things, how you want to finish them. Like it looks awesome. The main inspiration was the free-flowing combat of Leonidas fighting through the gate in slow motion and wanting you to feel that insanely powerful and in control the whole time.
I love that as a
there's a
Who
collector's
keeps
edition.
deleting the drafts from Twitter?
No one.
For our
Twitter's
main
broken.
account?
It looks so good.
No one deletes it.
What's wrong with Twitter?
The drafts.
Nick thinks people delete the drafts on him.
No one deletes it, man. They're just Elon Musk is just rubbish at running things.
Because I want to get the tweet up and everything like that for the show.
Understandable.
Yeah. But okay.
Yeah.
Actually, Twitter is a little bit broken now that I look at it.
Yeah. It just it loses the drafts every time, mate. It is
It's not even that. I've switched over to use the XboxEra account, but then it's still showing me as well at the same time.
Yeah, it's just all broken. It's garbage.
It's just all busted. Like,
You know-
it's just like it doesn't know what it's doing.
We're getting 3 Ninja Gaiden games in the same year.
Yeah, we've got the little side scroller one, haven't we?
Little. That one looks incredible.
Doom: The Dark Ages preview just went live.
I'll send you the DM. 1 a.m. this morning, so 3 hours, but literally got sent at 10 past 1, and I fell asleep at 1, saying, hey, there's a Ninja Gaiden remake coming and Ninja Gaiden 4. Don't know when remake's being announced, but you can mention it on your show this week. And then it was there in the Dev Direct. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, what?
They didn't even know it was a shadow drop then.
Yeah.
Right? No?
Yeah.
No.
That's sick.
He knew it existed.
Doom's preview is up. It's not going to be 4K for a little while.
Yeah, it takes a while to process, but it's up.
Links in the chat if you want to tweet it, John.
Early access comes 5 days early access. Premium edition also has digital art book, digital comic book, original soundtrack, music video, and director's cut.
So no content, no game content, just
no
around
DLC
the game content.
I'm assuming it's like a $5.
People get mad at that one
because the game is only 40 USD. Did we know that, by the way? South of Midnight's only 40 USD.
Yeah, it's a smaller game, and that's like that is going to be. Yeah, but that's what I mean. It is up there in similar kind of like boutique. I think is that one of the phrases Matt Booty used? Boutique games.
Yeah,
like
that makes sense.
Hellblade 2, South of Midnight's.
Yeah, they have their scopes, kind of they have their buckets where they put things where it's like we expect this to do this to do this, and this to do this. They got the three main ones, which were
on the main website for South of Midnight on Xbox's site, xbox.com/whatever South of Midnight. There's not even like a buy button. It just says join Game Pass. Like they're pushing again and again. Just forget about buying this crap. Just join the subscription. Own it through there.
That's what they want. That is what they want. All right. I think we've talked Dev Direct to death. I want to cover a couple of brief news topics, and then we can wrap this bad boy up and let people get on and go play Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, probably.
Just the big ones.
Indiana
I know I put
Jones.
A lot in there. Yeah,
I'm going to touch on. It's an Xbox-centric Dev Direct show, so let's just do the Xbox stuff.
Here's the news. Nick was right. Hey.
Indiana Jones sold a lot in December. Matt Piscatella, who was on Jeff Grubb's Game to Mess with Giant Bomb today. Not Nick. Shunned. It did all right. December's 2024 US video game consumer spending, hardware, content, and accessories did decline by 8.9% when compared to a year ago. Spending during the 2024 year fell 1.1% compared to 2023. But yeah, indie, surprisingly, I don't think, if I'm looking at the top 10 here, I don't think it actually made the top 10 in terms of best-selling premium games.
Best-selling premium games for everything. It was number 14.
For everything. Yes, it was.
14th. Which and that's full dollar sales, not buying like upgrade packs and that type of stuff. So that's how they list it out as who bought the entire SKU.
It held its spot on Xbox's most played as well, right?
Yeah, it's still 24th, still up there. Which
Kana, I think it was 11th last month. It's still 11th this month.
Oh, I'm just by the most played thing that Xbox has.
Yeah, but Matt's list, the one he posted, I think he posted it yesterday. It did not change. Same amount of people playing it last month as it is this month. It's got good legs. Is essentially what.
Yeah, it was December's only new release to rank among the top 20 bestsellers of the month, 14th overall, but placed 4th specifically on Xbox platforms, which sounds about right, I think. Like I also recognize indie is very much an older IP that probably doesn't carry as much weight for the young'uns, but I loved it. So, hooray.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Next up, Balatro hits 5 million units sold. What a life-changing kind of experience.
Now he can afford to put cross progression in.
Yeah, that's all I want from you, Local Funk.
The game needs it. The game needs it. Like, I'm serious. I have barely touched it on mobile because of the lack of cross progression. I just don't want to start all over again. Like, I don't want to.
I understand. I'm with you. I'm of the same mindset. Like, I'm only ever going to really play my Xbox version. I have played, thanks to it coming to cloud, and it's coming to the beta of games you own. Like, I can play it there, but otherwise...
And it doesn't have touch on the games you own because it's not built for that. But it would be nice to just have the basic, like, overlay controls.
Like you would think.
I played it most on my phone. I bought it on my phone once, and I just stayed up all night.
Yeah, if that's where you start, then it's just the fact
I started on Xbox, but then I didn't make it too far. I only made it like 3-4 runs, like 3-4 wins. Sorry.
You know what's funny with me is I I had it on. I had it on Steam first, then I got Xbox code. So, but then also I was playing it a lot on the Legion Go and the Steam Deck, and all 3 of those PC things weren't syncing correctly.
Wait.
So I had 4 saves.
The Steam Deck wasn't linking. Sorry, the Legion Go wasn't linking with the Steam.
It was playing through Steam, but it wasn't pulling the cloud saves were broken. So I ended up having 4 progression paths. Thankfully now they all read the original one. But yeah,
I finally got to the fun decks like no face cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, it gets crazy. Once you start making the decks that are like, oh, I've got 75 jokers now type of shit, it just goes crazy. Balatro rules. It was I was 2 points away from being our top game of the year last year.
Yeah.
Hey,
understandable.
I had it in the highest spot on my personal.
Yeah, if I put it like 4 games higher than I put it, it would have been number 1. But Indy deserves a game and deserves that spot. All right.
Yeah,
Big man, you disappointed me, bro. You didn't put Astro as high as I thought you would. We should have pushed that game higher on our list. It was just me and you.
It was like Indy took me by surprise. Indiana Jones. I didn't expect to enjoy Indy as much as I did.
Yeah.
And as I was concerned about, Astro went that little bit too long. Probably a couple of galaxies too long.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. A couple of galaxies too long. So it sort of bumped it down.
Man, I feel a little bad. My nieces and nephews keep coming over, and all they want to do is just play the PS5 and Astro, which I set up somewhere downstairs. I know I'm forming like core memories of all these people building up a PlayStation in like their childhood. I know.
What does Phil Spencer and team pay us for, Aarsal? For Christ's sake.
I'm ruining the next audience.
Oh man! All right. A couple of other little bits from today. Unknown 9, the franchise has been cancelled completely, as the developer admits the game did not meet anywhere near.
It's a game. Ferry reviewed it for us. I was working on the review, and like, there's a good like 2 giant paragraphs of him talking about the other stuff that he read, or it's a comics.
YouTube died
like,
for a second. If you see F's in streams, it's back.
Or like a audio podcast, and I'm like, oh dang, okay, this guy's really into this world. So it kind of sucks for him in the sense that he really liked it. But the game didn't do well. It didn't seem like it was that good, and it got targeted hard by the anti-woke crowd.
Yes.
It had the woman from The Witcher who played Yennefer, and then her character model, because most of the character models in that game didn't look great. And they're like, oh look, they made her ugly. It's like, no, just sometimes their art style doesn't mesh right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a thing. And then the only other couple of ones I really want to touch on today before we wrap things up is PlayStation have detailed their top store downloads of 2024, and there's a lot of Xbox first party in here. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 obviously leading the charge in the US and Canada, and second place in EU. Helldivers 2 doing well in both regions with 3rd and 4th respectively. And then we have COD Modern Warfare 3 at like, what is this, number 9 in US, Canada, and number 10 in the EU. What else have we got? Sea of Thieves has made the top 20
Really?
coming in. Yeah, number 20 in the US. Did not come up in there. Oh no! Wow, EU loves Sea of Thieves. It actually rocked up at 9th place, 8th place.
I mean, yeah, all the pirating, like
Yar. That's what we do.
Yes.
Congrats, And I wonder, fast forward into this new world.
Wow, wonder.
Exactly. How many
Remember
games
that
are going to be on this list next year? Think about it, man.
It'll be 5 with the surprise.
Yeah. Fun times.
So there was 6 in the. There was 5 in the end.
5 games
technically.
In the end, yeah, technically. They didn't zoom in and.
Also, listen, for like years, Xbox fans have been like, Xbox, make Ninja Gaiden, Team Ninja, make Ninja Gaiden. Here you go, guys. 3 friggin' Ninja Gaiden games coming out within the same 12 months. All right, you happy now?
I am happy.
No, those people are never happy.
I'm really happy.
I'm hoping I've still got the skills. I don't know if I've got the abilities to pay the utilities anymore. Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna put it on second highest difficulty and hope I can handle it.
I was 20 and I could play it like difficulty and complete that
Nick,
game.
you need to
but
play Ninja Gaiden 2, man. The scythe
never played it.
is such a cool weapon, dude.
It was all about the Vigorian Flails for me, bro.
Of course. I mean,
I fucking loved it. I love that game. I'm really hoping it runs well on this and that the download happens before I go out for the evening because I want to play and be antisocial somewhere else. Last news story before we wrap up the show today. Ted Price, legendary Insomniac developer, CEO of Insomniac, has been there for 30 years.
Wow.
Has announced his retirement plans from the studio. And instead of one person, like a Hydra, you chop off his head and 3 more pop up. There's 3 new co-studio heads for Insomniac Games taking his place. They're all long-term Insomniac employees, so no surprises there. But Ted Price still looks like he's like 35 or something.
Right? I didn't realize he was that old.
I mean,
that long.
If he owned Insomniac or had significant share value of Insomniac when it got bought by Sony,
it was 5 years to the
loaded.
I'm pretty sure it was 5 years to the day after they were bought, so his shares would have vested. So he's incredibly wealthy.
Yeah, so he's like, I'm out.
I'd say almost the opposite, where like they bought Insomniac for a friggin' bargain, dude. Like fast forward 3-4 years, and that price would have been like.
Well,
10
there's
more.
how much do you pay, and there's what stock do you give. So if he had like vesting stock in Sony.
Oh, you're right. That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, like best of luck to Ted Price. I hope he still does his podcast where he has like different industry folks on because they were quite a good listen a lot of the time.
Is the media gonna do their conspiracy theories and negative spin on him? Because imagine if that was Todd Howard leaving.
Well, that was when they did it with Pete Hines. So
yes, they've already done it with Pete.
I can't believe the series
Imagine
did that.
Imagine if that was Todd Howard deciding to retire. Oh God, he wanted out of Xbox.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Maybe Ted Price didn't want to be a Marvel studio anymore. Oh,
Three studio heads implies what? 3 games in development, or no? Does it not imply that?
Not necessarily.
I don't know. I don't know, in all honesty, but it wouldn't surprise me. We know Wolverine is in dev.
Wolverine.
Wolverine. Yeah, I'm really mad. I live forever. Couple of other bits. Doom: The Dark Ages gets a $200 collector's bundle. It comes with a 12-inch Doom Slayer.
It looks so sick.
Inches.
I asked PR if they could send me one.
It looks so. I'm picking this one up probably. May I can save up.
Oh, I need to
it looks so sick.
Do you have a link for it, John, so I can show people?
Yes, mate. It was. It's on VGC.
It's in the XboxEra website and the Discord channel. But let me also DM you. Just the image here.
Boop.
I did immediately hit up their PR and say, "Hey,
send us one.
We'd love to cover one."
Hey, Nick needs a code. Hey,
they random. I've already asked for a code, but it would be for me. But they did randomly send me the Tekken 8 collector's edition. I don't know, but yeah, that's so that.
Oh, man,
that statue was what I saw behind them when they were talking. It was like, John, I want one of those. While we were just watching the preview, I was like, I really want one of those. That looks amazing.
Is that what we need? We need that giant Doomslayer from Gamescom.
Yeah. Holy shit!
That thing's going to fit that in their house.
It is taller than mine. It's taller than mine and John's houses.
Yep.
Probably yours.
My downstairs has 9-foot ceilings. It's
Well, this
too
has
big for that too.
This is like 12, 13 feet ceilings. That thing was like 40.
Yeah, it was monstrous. Also, to wrap the show up, a fun tweet from Ryan McCaffrey in all caps, no less. So I'm gonna pretend like he's shouting, "Platinum Games partnering with Team Ninja on a new Ninja Gaiden is like a long-awaited apology from Phil Spencer for cancelling Scalebound. Ninja Gaiden 4, let's fucking go."
That's a real tweet?
That's a real
tweet. No
tweet.
way.
Phil personally cancelled Scalebound.
Oh my god. Okay.
Everyone says he's a nice guy. I find that tweet weird.
Super weird. There's no non-weird way to look at that tweet,
Fun
man.
fact, Ryan McCaffrey's probably jumping on the show soon.
Yeah,
we'll ask him about it.
It's a fine tweet. I mean, the perception is when Scalebound was cancelled, Phil's in charge and he's cancelled. He's made the
He
decision.
went to Kamiya and smacked him in the face and said no.
But like apology? That's weird. Whatever. It's just
What if Scalebound's not cancelled though?
Shut up, Nick.
Oh yeah. Are you still dying on that?
Coming exclusively on PlayStation 5 and Xbox 6. I don't know. Oh, dearie me.
I mean, I thought Platinum might have been off Ninja Gaiden after what happened with Platinum. So if that's possible, you never know.
He's very excited.
And then our longest headlines, maybe we're close to it. If not,
yeah, it's definitely a long one. But that's it. I'm gonna wrap it there.
Ooh. Does that mean we've scheduled the podcast twice, Jesse? Because I did it.
Yes. Why'd you do it? I said I was going to do it. Oh, people don't care. I'll just delete one.
I thought you were busy, so I did it.
Yeah, I'll just delete the one I did.
Delete yours. Yeah.
Wait, no, mine's probably better.
Yeah, that was a great show.
No.
Great to be here.
Thank you.
With you guys.
Thanks everyone for joining us.
Deleted one.
So many of you.
4 months, 5 months, right? June is only like 4 or 5 months.
There's
away,
already
man.
11 day one games coming out by the May 14th.
We love all the support that you all give us. Hey,
Can we not remotely disable that? Like,
no, it's his camera.
Fun. It's part of his personality. Big thank you to everybody in the chat that's hung out with us and watched the show. I'm actually going to go and rewatch it again myself in 4K on the big TV before I go out. But
remember, like Abdul says. Remember, like Abdul in the chat always says, best leaker in the industry.
And keep an eye on the channel because you won't get a notification, but I might do some Ninja Gaiden Ninja Gaiden 2 Black streaming for review.
Wait, what other videos have we?
Oh, and the Doom preview's out too. So if you guys want to check
we
that
do
out.
Assassin's Creed preview, this show, and Doom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, John.
Should we do retro hangouts?
I won't be available.
I'm gonna head out, guys. I'm like dying.
Yeah,
If I wanted to review.
We're gonna wrap things up. Be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, and if you really enjoy what we do, you can support XboxEra directly by heading to patreon.com/XboxEra. We will be back on Saturday with the one and only Paris Lily for the XboxEra podcast.
Paris is joining us. Finally.
147.
I'm so pumped.
Very close to 2. You said 147. 247.
I said 247.
He 100% said 147. You can go back on the screen and.
I said
247. You 100% said 147.
Yeah, I'm not the only one who heard it. Doesn't matter. 247, 250 coming soon.
Give me a sec.
250 feels bigger than 150.
Yeah.
End the show.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and listen. I just can't listen while we're watching this. So
okay.
Much love, everybody. See you on Saturday.
See you guys.
Play games.
For now.
Have fun.
Got money, I'll do anything for you. Got money, just tell me what you want me to. Got money, nail me up against the wall. Got money, don't want everything, he wants it all. No, you can't take it, no, you can't take it, no, you can't take that away from me. No, you can't take it, no, you can't take it, no, you can't take that away from me. Head like a hole, black is your soul. I'd rather die than give you control. Head like a hole, black is your soul. I'd rather die than give you control. Bow down before the one you serve. You're gonna get what you deserve. Bow down before the one you serve. You're gonna get what you deserve. Got money's not looking for the cure. Got money's not concerned about the sick among you. Got money, let's go dancing on the backs of the bruised. Got money's not one to choose. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take that away from me. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take that away from me. Head like a hole, black is your soul. I'd rather die than give you control. Head like a hole, black is your soul. I'd rather die than give you control. Bow down before the one you serve. you deserve. Head like a hole, like it's your soul. I'd rather die than give you control. Head like a hole, like it's your soul. I'd rather die than give you control. Head like a hole, like it's your soul. I'd rather die than give you control. Head like a hole, like it's your soul. I'd rather die than give you control. Bow down before the one you serve. You're gonna get what you deserve. Bow down before the one you serve. You're gonna get what you deserve.